Rampage going to have to go the long way around to really give him that cars, but this is so close going to the Wall of Champions. They're side by side going to the Wall of Champions. Oh my word, and Swayze might get a double overtake here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody clip this. F50 Max there. Look at Sam going to throw with the Ivanino. Whoa, they're almost off the track trying to get the move done. Wow, great driving. Now, these balls are still, ladies and gentlemen. Surely not. Yeah, what an overtake there. Well, has he made it stick? He has. Great overtake from Jay Lowe for the Rampage Badge. Rampage Badge is going to fight back on the inside. Oh, Rampage Badge has got more straight line speed there. But Jay Lowe going to switch back, move on the inside. Oh, Rampage Badge has got a bit wide there. Jay Lowe's got the move done. That was fantastic driving. That's what we want to see. Brilliant stuff there. So, all I can say is, let's fire up the rant alert. Slower tyre. Here comes Rampage. He's looking to get the move done this time, and he is not. Yeah, he squeezed his teammate. He squeezed his teammate. Yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got about 4 cars abreast here. Oh my God! Benji Brundle. Benji Brundle's in the lead. No, Jackie Cole's in the lead going to turn 1. Is Jackie Cole going to hold it? Oh my God! That's a triple overtake. What a move! Jackie Cole gets the job done. P1. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's BKNE Xbox, Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to BeerandKebab.tv this fine and frosty. Actually, no, it's not. It's shit and rainy Friday night. But we've got some racing tonight to liven things up, courtesy of the TIR Division A Thoroughbreds. They are here, and we are in Mexico. And joining me tonight in the comms box is a man who actually holds a world record. He's the only man in F1 commentary history who can say 1,000 words in 2 minutes without drawing a breath. It's Kenzie Retro. Good evening, fella.
Good evening, Veer. I love what you've done to the command centre.
Hey, it's looking good, isn't it? I've got the snowmen, the Christmas trees, and all the good stuff. It's oh man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. No expense spared here, I tell you, on BeerandKebab.tv.
Yeah, absolutely. In Mexico, definitely looking forward to this one, and this is definitely picking up as far as the championship is concerned. Yeah,
well, I guess as soon as we hit Q1, we'll get some league tables up. But what we'll do first, as we always do, we'll do the little cheeky interactive track guide. Guys in the chat, if you want to tell your buddies in party that it's time to ready up, and we'll be right back. Take a look at this. Welcome to Beer.tv's interactive track guides. This week we're in Mexico City with an F1 superstar who's about to introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Sergio Perez, and I'll take you around a lap in the Hermanos Rodriguez. So here we are opening a lap in Mexico, a very long straight. You can go very fast, up to 370. Aiming for a good braking zone, as straight line as possible, and don't have a lockup because braking is very light. Then aim for the apex, take a good amount of curves. Left, right, and then aim for a good traction. Activate DRS, and then another very hard braking in a straight line, and then try to turn the car as quickly as possible. Combination of good corners, then another tricky little corner, and then going into the section of fast corners. Very hard braking, not a lot of curb that you take. Left, right, and this one is very important because this one sets you up onto a very long straight, and then you enter the final sector. Good braking required, and you go and then into the stadium area. Very slow, very tricky, quite easy to make a mistake. You have to be very precise, especially on this one on the last corner. Here we've seen a lot of crashes, so this is a short lap of the Autódromo Hermano Rodríguez.
There you go, ladies and gents, a lap around Mexico City, courtesy of Cheeky Checo. And man, if you haven't already heard big news about him today, which we'll be talking about, no doubt, during the stream. But let's go to Mexico.
Absolutely. We're getting the first car out on track. It's one of the Haas boys. First out onto the track. We've got Red Bull coming out as well.
Alright, who've we got then for the first cheeky little entrance here to Mexico? It is Ferrer Bird. He's coming out of the pits first. We'll go with Ferrer. Yeah, looking forward to this one tonight. Mexico City. I believe, do you know what? I didn't see all the stream last night, but I believed, Kenzie, it rained during quali here. Can you believe that? Rain in Mexico. I mean,
yeah.
Jeez. What's up with that? But yeah. But yeah, Cheeky Checo. What about that, eh? Whew, off to Red Bull.
Yeah, I mean that is big news today. But Albon's still going to be with the Red Bull team though, only as a third/reserve driver though. But Perez, after not having a seat at the end of the season, winning at Sakhir, and here he is with Red Bull, potentially challenging for the title in 2021.
I tell you what, man, that's the best lump they've had since Verstappen and Danny Rick, without a shadow of doubt. That is a very, very good lineup. I will check up with the chat. Yeah, Relic does know. Relic is serving a quali ban Oski, by the way. I have seen that. He's going to put a set on and retire from session. Would you like to call the lead lap on Ferrer Bird, dude?
As always, I would be honoured to do that.
Take it away.
So Ferrer Bird down this long main straight, one of the longest on the calendar. DRS wide open, speeds in excess of 200 miles an hour, clocking out at 205, heading towards this tight sequence of turns 1, 2 and 3, and then you've got the second DRS straight coming up, accelerating through the gears, gear 6, gear 7, accelerating towards 190 miles an hour, nearly 200 for turns 4 and 5, and then a quick straight for this double apex of turn 6, and then coming up to this very tricky section of the track, the S's, 7s, 8s and 9, and then we've got the third DRS straight on this track as we come through turn 9, through turns 10 and 11, and then get ready to hear the crowd roar as we come into the stadium section of turn 12, 13, 14 through all the way to 16, and then he's got one more corner to go. It's a very short track, length of the track here. 1:13.976, first lap of the day.
There we go. And I tell you what, wasn't I good, ladies and gents? Kenzie's not here, really. I was just doing my very best ventriloquist act. How good am I? I'm just kidding. Kenzie is here. Nath goes through the 14.3, puts him obviously P2 because there's only 2 people that have gone out so far. But I believe we have got the other house of Adam LB. I'll give you a quick rundown of the runners and riders tonight. Ferrer Bird, Nath, Zuma, EK Sam, Galliou is back. He's been missing for a couple of 3 weeks with work, but he is back tonight. St. Lee and Brandon, our championship leader, Adam LB, is stepping in tonight to the second house. Kushmania, Sam Tabner, Sinkers Waito, Jackie Cole, Ant Stan, Sufi, and as Adam goes through the 14.2 P2. Then we've got Wado, Benji, Relic Nook, TIR, Kimmy. That's Oscar. Yeah, he's changed his gamer tag. The man himself is there, and Jason is back. I really want Oscar, that's TIR Kimmy, to appear in the interviews on the podiums, because I want to have Kenzie versus Kimmy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I want. The man who can't stop talking against the man who doesn't talk for an interview. That would be awesome.
Oh my word. The scenes if that were to happen.
Okay, Sam's on the lap at the moment. Just come to the stadium complex. We'll watch Sam. I'm not sure he's backed out, actually. Let me just check the lap times. Oh, no, still on the flyer.
Yeah, I say this will be a good practice session for him heading into Talk of the Devil tomorrow night.
Right, what is Relic out? Relic, you've got a quali ban. If you start a lap, mate, I'm going to black flag you from the session. You need to pull into the pits. I know he's putting the setup on, but he's not supposed to be out on track. Into the pit you go. That's it. Naughty boy. Get in the pit. Get your car in there. Out of the way. There we go. You shouldn't be out at all.
And that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why earlier in the season, I wanted to double check if I was able to go out on track to do an out lap to lock in the setup.
Well, I think the bottom line is really you should have a setup before your race, because most people, you know, they're playing this game during the week. They've got a chance to put a cheeky little setup on. Just watching Gally just come into the second DRS. Yellow's in sector 2. I think that's just one of the Haas just letting a fast-moving car through, I believe. Anyway, on board with Gally. Let's catch up with chat. Let's come and say hello to my peeps. Good evening to Pumpy. Welcome, dude. Nice to see you as well. Camping Cop, welcome. Sarah Wallace, Mrs. Anstan. Good evening, Mark. Welcome. Nice to see you. Thanks for the host as well, Pumpy. Good evening, Oscar as well. Antstan's in the chat as well. Thanks for the follow, Die Hard Cubby. Welcome to the Kebab House crew. Pull up a chair to the bar, help yourself to a virtual beer. Good evening, Adam LB as well. Welcome. George Bale. Welcome, dude. Nice to see you, Georgie. And Skeefy as well from the RN. Nice to see you, Skeefy. Look forward to seeing you on track on Monday, fella. Yes. Should be an absolutely stonking race tonight. Really looking forward to this one. As Gally goes through the 14.8, that is P6 for Gally. Sink's on a lap at the moment, but is he the lead car? Yes, he is. He's the only car. Jackie Cole in the chat says, around a 30-second time glitch from your clock to ours. Oh, Sink's invalidated. Just a heads up. It could be worse. We could actually be having the Scottish Grand Prix, and then basically, you know, we'll be asking to turn our clocks back 35 years. I'm just kidding. All right. Sorry. Good evening, Relic Nook says, I've just remembered the quali ban. Yes, indeed. Good evening, Dean. Alex, welcome, TIR Dean. Nice to see you, fella. How are you? Okay, Sink's in the pits. We've got a ton of cars out on outlaps at the moment. Who's my lead one? We've got both Renaults are out and about at the moment, coming through sector 1. We've got, in fact, I think it's going to be Waddo who's going to be next on the list, coming through the S's. He's currently on an outlap. How's the audio, by the way, ladies and gents? All sounding good? Am I too loud? Game too quiet? Kenzie too loud? Give some feedback in the chat. I'd really appreciate it.
Me too. Yeah, well, Kimi's just started his hot lap. He's coming up towards the end of the first sector now.
He's actually on a lap, is he, Kimi? Okay, let's jump on board. Yeah, of course, this is Oscar Gamer, but he's changed his gamer tag. Sam Tabner for the win, says Relic. Man, that is not good to hear that. We've got actually one of the racers saying he thinks somebody else is going to win. Have we got some match fixing going on here, ladies and gents?
Oh, Sink's gone.
Wow, where's he gone?
I think he's retired in the pits.
That's strange. He's a championship contender and he's retired in the pits. Wow. Does he know something we don't? I don't know, this is weird. But here comes TIR Kimi coming around the final corner through underneath the bridge. What sort of time can he set in his first run? And he comes through the 13.6. It's the fastest we've seen so far, Kenzie. Scartrick says, that is Sink, by the way, says, I know this track is AIDS for track limits. So it's just a tactical thing. You're going to actually allow everybody else to get penalties and you're going to just cruise along at the back and get the big win. I don't know. That could work. You never know. This track is bad for penalties. Waddo has invalidated his run. So let's go on board with Antstan, who's got Jackie Cole just behind the two runners, currently out in flies. I think they're helping each other here, Kenzie. They're going to be, so Ant's going to give Jackie the tow. Ant's gone a bit deep through there. Ooh, dear, oh dear. He took the S's the wrong way around. Was he? I think he's deliberately towing Jackie. He's just actually making sure Jackie stays within tow range. You need a longer rope.
Very clever from the Renault boys.
Yeah, this is a good tactic actually, because Ant's not really on the fly. He's backed off to allow Jackie to get, I think, a bit closer to him. So let's see how this pans out. Okay, and Jackie goes through the 15.9 out with a 15.5. Okay. Sam Tabner is on a lap at the moment. Camping Cod says we are definitely going to see a high to medium 12. Looking at the Q1 times, or the first run times, yeah, I agree. I think we could see a high 12 tonight. Sam with 13.8 for his first run. It's a pretty tidy lap. Brandon, our championship leader, is about to start a fly. So what's the audio like, guys? I didn't get any feedback from you guys. I couldn't hear because of the feedback. Is it all good? And what we'll do is we'll actually put up the league table as well for you guys. There you go, just to give you an idea where we're currently at as Brandon starts his fly. What's up, dude?
I was about to say Sam Tabner just went to Spinala.
Did he?
It was on the exit of turn 3, but he's already done his lap. 13.8, very respectable time for him.
Okay, there you go. That's the championship standings. Currently, Brandon rated championship leader by 25 points from Sync. F50 Max, though, of course, he's out for a couple of weeks because of his knackered wheel. But apparently, it's for F50 Max. The fat bloke with the dodgy beard and the red hat on Christmas Day is going to give him a new wheel. In fact, that sounds suspiciously like me. But I actually met the other fat bloke with the red hat and the dodgy beard. Father Christmas is going to bring a new wheel. So technically, if Brandon, like, for example, DNF'd tonight, F50 Max is still in the championship mix. So, not that I'm being biased, Brandon, but die. It's that simple.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that in a horrible way, but, you know, I just want you to DNF tonight, Brandon. I'm not being biased in any way, shape or form.
Because all it's going to take for Brandon tonight is one mistake to put him into the wall, and that just and it's open season for the championship.
Absolutely.
Just across the line, he goes 4th with a 14.1.
Okay, Sufjan's just starting to fly in the Williams. We'll jump on board of Sufjan. Yeah, that's what I mean. It is Mexico is a track where it's easy to DNF. We've seen a lot of DNFs this week. It's not necessarily just bad driving. It's just a bit of bad luck, A slight little touch of oversteer here, a bit of understeer there, and your car's at a wall somewhere being, getting the old recovery track and the TIR beer ambulance. And here comes Sufjan making his way down the second DRS straight at the moment to this tricky left-hander. That looks tiny for you. He's got some traffic in front. I think it's Galley on an outlap at the moment. I think he'll be probably getting out of the way. And Sufjan takes the double right-hander. Yep. Galley just moves out of the way there, and he is on his way again. Tricky corner this one, and then we've got the S's where you can run the curb, but you've got to be brave. I think with the S's, Kenzie, you just have to be brave and just push the car through. Do you know what I mean? If you go through half cocked, you'll make a mistake. You'll come a cropper.
Absolutely.
But here we go, Sufjan then coming through the tricky chicane in the final sector into the stadium, where of course we'll be seeing the donuts, no doubt, later on. And here comes Sufjan, round from the final corner, uses the inside curb and goes through the 14.9 that puts him in P12. Okay. Got Wado's just starting. Do you want to call Wado's lap, dude?
Yeah, absolutely. Coming down the main straight now. About to hit, about to max out there. 205 miles an hour, 206 even, as he heads through turns 1 through 3. Often chaotic. Just make sure you don't. Just make sure you're leaving enough room for your fellow racers at the start of race. Second DRS straight for him. That's a very strong first sector time for him. 28.1. Coming up through turn 6 now, and now coming up to the S's. Let's see how he tackles these. Doesn't take too much of the curb onto the entry.
A little bit out of shape there, isn't he? He's recovered.
Cool as you like. Onto the third DRS straight, and now coming up to the stadium section, turn 12. Took a fair bit of curb there, but still keeping himself cool, calm, collected, and above all else, focused on the task at hand. Almost loses the back end there. Coming up through turn 16, and now one corner to go, turn 17. What's his time going to be? 15.000.
Okay, right, Sam and Galley. Galley's invalidated, actually. He's going now, so we'll jump on board with Sam in the Force India. Thanks for the follow, Phase Yoda 19. Are you part of the Phase clan, by any chance? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. BeerandKebab.tv. Okay, George Bell says, it's Friday, then it's Saturday, Sunday. What are you talking about? George, what are you talking about?
Maybe he's referencing a song or something along those lines.
I just think he's lost his marbles, frankly. Jackie Jr., welcome. Good evening, Jack. How you doing, fella? Toddy says that Adam LB's in 10 billion laps of practice. Don't give me any excuses if he doesn't win. Okay, that's fair enough. Here comes Ike Sam, and he goes through the 14.3. That's P7. That's a pretty good lap, actually, from Sam. Who else is there on a lap at the moment? Wado's gone on a warm down. Antstan's invalidated. Let's have a look at Sink Liam's on a lap, sector 1. Benji Brundle, he's invalidated. So let's have a look at Sink.
Oh, that's what it is. It was a song that Lando Norris sang at one point.
Oh, so not only is he a crap F1 driver, he's a crap singer as well. Just kidding. Before I get all the hate mail. Jesus Christ, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And while we're on the subject of Lando Norris, one of my favourite moments from him throughout the course of this season was one of his streams with the WTF1 boys, where he was screaming like nobody's business because he had a couple of wasps in his house, and he was trying to deal with those wasps while trying to play Fall Guys with the WTF1 boys.
What a wimp. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, but you see, when he was streaming during like the first lockdown, everyone was on the Lando bandwagon. But sorry, Lando, it's George now. George Russell's our man. You blew it. We're all rooting for George now. There we go. Sink in the 14.3 P7. Benji Brundle is currently in the drop zone. Let's have a look at Benji. Now we do have a 20th entrance. That is TIR Harry. He is running late. He did inform me he will be joining towards the end of quali, so he will be starting at the back. Just to let you guys know. Good evening, Edgars. Welcome, dude. Who are you racing for tonight? Just kidding. Okay, here comes Benji coming through to the chicane, the final chicane, that is. Takes it in third gear, rolls the car around through the final corner, gets back on the power nice and easy, just kisses that inside curb, and he is through with a 14.8. That is P13. I've got a message from Xbox, means I'm probably banned. Right, okay. A couple of guys still on outlaps. Oscar says, why is Zoom here if he's not doing a lap? Hey, it's up to him, dude. I can't force him. I mean, I can't go hold him at knife point and say do a lap or else. You know what I mean? It's just, unbecoming. I don't know what you do over in the continent, mate. You can't do that in this country. I'm telling you, you get locked up.
Yeah.
All right, Sufyan's going to be starting to fly fairly shortly. Currently in the drop zone then, Antstan, Zuma, Sinker's Rate is definitely out. Of course, Relic has got serving the quali ban. FaZe Yoda says, how do I get in? There's a link just up in the chat from the Nightbot. Visit Total Impact Race on the Facebook page. I'll put another tag up for you as well. This is for any one of you guys who want to come and have a look at what we're about. There we go, in the chat there for you guys. Oh, Badders is in the chat as well. Wow, says George Russell should have won at Sakir. Absolutely, I totally agree with you. He was robbed. He was absolutely robbed there.
I've said it a couple of times commentating elsewhere. I'm not blaming Netflix. I'm not blaming Mercedes. I'm blaming Martin Brundle for jinxing the one chance George Russell had to win the race. And I stand by that to this day.
Well, yeah, he was very unlucky. Drove a subliminal race, did an amazing overtake. Was it turn 7 of his teammate, old Bottas, and then fell foul of the Mercedes faux pas.
Yeah, but that whole fiasco with the pit stops. What on earth were Mercedes doing?
I think they've been smoking too many Jamaican Woodbines again. Here comes Sufyan coming for the final couple of corners now. He's in a bit of trouble. Oh, he's invalidated. He was up as well now. This does put him at risk. He's not going to be able to set another lap. So it's all eyes on Anstan. Anstan has found a little bit of time, but needs to have a really good final sector to get himself out of the drop zone. This would put Wado out of qualifying if Ant can nail this final sector. Let's have a little look at these. What can he do? Using the curb, he's being aggressive here. He really is. Quickly on the power, double shift up through the gears. Has he done enough target time? And he is. Oh, he's just outside. He's just missed out by. Wow, less than a tenth, Kenzie. Less than a tenth. That was very, very close.
Very unlucky there.
Unlucky, Ant. Good effort there. I tell you what, that final sector, you nailed it. I think you picked up nearly 4 tenths in that final sector.
Yeah.
But that's unlucky. Georgia Bale showcasing the Beer and Kebab subscriber emotes there. You little superstar, George. Thank you so much. Why advertise myself and I just get you to do it? Okay. Q1 done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give you a quick rundown of the positions at the end of Q1. So, TIR Kimi is fastest with 13.6. Sam Tabner P2. Then we've got Farah Bird, Brandon, Adam LB, Nath, Sink Liam, EK Sam, Benji, Kush, Jackie Cole, Jason is back safely through, Gali Galiu, Sufyan and Wado all going through to Q2. Dropping out, then we have Antstan, Zuma, Sink, Relic who served the quali ban, and of course we're missing Harry who will be coming in a little bit later on. George Bell says, I just had an Xbox message about Game Pass. Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it, about Elder Scrolls or something?
Yeah, Skyrim just got added to Game Pass. I wasn't really the biggest Elder Scrolls fan, but I tried playing Skyrim when it was first on, when it was for like the free play days a while back. But now that it's on Game Pass, it actually gives me a real opportunity to properly invest some time in the game. But while we're waiting for Q2 to get started, I'm putting this out to the chat as well. Does anybody have any moments that stood out for them throughout this season in Formula One?
TIR or the pretenders?
The actual Formula One.
No, the actual. You mean the pretenders in the cars? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What stands out? I'm trying to think what stands out for me. The fact that I didn't get a drive this year, that stood out. I wasn't happy with that at all. I don't know, mate. It's been a funny, funky old season because obviously with the COVID, it's been flat in many ways because I felt the championship was decided before a race, before the first qualifying session, before the first practice session. If that makes any sense.
Especially with the dual axis steering system that Mercedes had.
Yeah, Sam's gone for the Gasly win. Yeah, that's a big moment, and of course Checo's win as well, which of course it's got the Red Bull seat. You know what I'm saying? That has got to be a key moment of the season with Checo getting his seat. Cheeky Checo.
Yeah, a lot of people had mixed feelings after that race. They were happy that Perez won, and this was at a point where he didn't have a seat for 2021, but they were gutted at the same time for George Russell with what happened to him.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Checo will be sending George Russell a very big Christmas card and a big box of chocolates, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Right, I'm going to be on board with Brandon because he's about to start his flyer. Anstan says his moment was Lando's first podium.
First race.
Yeah, first race of the season, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, at that point, the fans were just happy that Formula One was back.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I actually found it was quite comical before the season started. You know, just from an entertainment point of view, watching a lot of the F1 guys actually streaming live on Twitch doing their F1 challenge races. I thought they were kind of cool. I used to watch a lot of Lando streams and George Russell streams and Leclerc streams as well, and they were a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Leclerc with that banana suit, though.
Jackie Jr. says Checo's win his favourite moment. It was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bada says, what do you think about Perez really in Red Bull? Reckon he could give Max a run? Yeah. I think it's going to be a very similar situation to when Danny Rick was his teammate. I think Checo could push him, and I think Checo's got that experience where I think it's important for the Red Bull team. I expect a lot of podiums off Red Bull next season, even if they're off the pace of the Mercs. They're shooting for third and fourth pretty much every race. And certain tracks, Red Bull are going to be better than Mercedes, I think. So, yeah, that's how I feel. Right, Brandon's just finishing his fly. He's on the medium compound tyre. Let's have a quick look at his time. About 15, perhaps? Yeah, 15.2.
15.2?
That's a pretty good bank on that. We've got Adam LB coming. In fact, no, we've got Farah Bird. I can jump on just before he goes through. Farah goes now, actually.
He validated looks by the looks of it.
I think he did, didn't he? Okay, we've got Adam LB. Adam LB, 15.2, fastest, beats Brandon by 6/1000ths of a second. We've got one of the Williams going through, which I'm going to miss. Was that about to start? Could be about to start a flyer, actually. Kush is coming through. Kush 19.2, that is just a warm-up. Jason is back. He's on a lap. We've got TAR, Kimi, Oscar game with the 13.5. The times are coming down on the softs there, dude.
Yeah, but I think realistically what we'd be looking at here, because of how quickly softs wear out on this track, you're looking at realistically starting on the mediums to ensure you get yourself the one stop from mediums to hards. If you're starting on softs, you're probably looking at a two-stopper realistically.
Yeah. They can go soft to hards, but I agree, and it's a good high chance for safety car. Sam goes through the 15 flat P2, second fastest we've seen so far. Then we've got a gaggle of cars coming through. Farrah Bird is the lead one. He's got Brandon coming through. Well, here comes Farrah Bird. What sort of time can he set? It's a 13.8 on the soft compound tyre. Good time. One of the Renaults is coming through. Is that Jackie? Just missed Jackie. There's 16.2 on the mediums. So I'm just trying to fly for the car here real quick. Sufyan's invalidated. Jason has invalidated as well. We'll see if Jason stays out for another lap. Now, as we're on Jason, tomorrow night, ladies and gents, very, very big. Jason's streaming tomorrow night. He's streaming Saturday night's race. We're at Monza, 100% race, in pink and white helmets as a mark of respect to Jason. Of course, he lost his mum early on during the week. Very, very sad news. And we've set up a Just Giving page. We'll be asking for people to dig deep for Macmillan Cancer, for Macmillan Cancer Care. The Just Giving page has been set up, and Jason will be streaming. I'm going to be there to just give him a hand on the co-coms. I won't be streaming. It's Jason's night. But I'll ask you. The post will go on the page tomorrow. I'll just be asking you guys just to tune in, spread the word, and let's see if we can raise as much money as we possibly can tomorrow night for Macmillan Cancer Care. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, and so I'm actually with Jason right now. He's on a hot lap, and he's actually sporting the pink and white helmet that he'll be using for this evening. I mean, it's fantastic what he's doing tonight, and tomorrow for that matter.
Yeah, so the stream tomorrow night, 100% around Monza. It should be a really interesting, a great night, a fantastic race. It's all for a good cause as well, ladies and gents. So please be there tomorrow night, and I urge you, dig deep. Okay, here comes Jason around the final corner. What sort of time is he set? He's on the medium compound tyre, and he goes through the 15.7. That is P6 on the mediums. Nathan's on a lap at the moment, currently just getting a tow there off one of the Renaults coming up. Where is he? Coming through the chicane at start of sector 2, second DRS. Okay, Cod, thanks for that. Face Yoda says, I've sent a request to join the league, and Cod's on the case, thank you. Bader says, McLaren are going to be good, I have a feeling. The Mercedes engine will power them up. And then he says, to his next comment, he says, this is Bader's, but he says, I am Checo. No, you are Cheeto. That's all I've got to say.
Part of me is very excited heading into next season for the potential, because Mercedes, Aston Martin, McLaren, Red Bull, and if they manage to sort their engine issues out, Ferrari, 5 teams could be battling for wins on a regular basis.
It'll be nice to see, man. It'll be nice to see more cars competitive as Nath goes through the 14.1, because it has become a bit processional Formula 1 in recent years.
Yeah.
I hark back to the days of the late 70s and the 80s where there were several cars. There were several cars in the mix all the time, and different tyre manufacturers as well, of course. And I miss those days. And those days will probably never return. But I do miss them. Right, Benji Brundle is currently on a lap on the mediums, just coming through the S's, I believe. There he is, yes, just exiting the S's, making his way down this third DRS. Do you know what? I didn't realise until Tuesday's stream that they put a third DRS in this. I didn't realise. I really didn't know. It's a kind of pointless DRS as well in my mind. Right up there with Zandvoort's second DRS. Yeah. Absolutely pointless.
Yep.
Okay, here comes Benji Brundle. He's going to set mid-16, 16.487. That is P9. We've still got 6.5 minutes left in Q2. 6 on the lap at the moment, sector 2. Watto is some way behind him, actually coming up towards turn 1. So we'll jump on board as 6, still waiting for 5 cars to set laps. Bader says, even though I'm no longer in TIR, I'm gutted for Jason. Such a good guy. It's devastating when such a thing happens. Whilst my best friend's mum through a similar situation to Jason, it is indeed. But thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the kind words. Sink there had a moment at the S's, so he is going to have to probably come on and put new set of tyres on.
Yeah, he's backed out. He's backed out as well. And
Watto's lost it. Oh, what a save! What a save from Watto. Wow, what a save! I thought all the money in China, he was going into a wall then.
You and me both.
Great recovery from Watto. that was, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but yeah, what I was about to say was earlier in the year I actually lost. I actually lost a friend as well. They had a brain tumor earlier in the year. I lost them earlier this year as well. It's been a tough year for a lot of us.
It has in many, many different ways, and this is why, without wanting to sound cliched, I'm so proud with what we have in with the Total Impact racing community, the esports community. We have a really good bunch of people there. Everyone's there for each other, and do you know what?
Yeah.
I've been league racing for 10 years, very badly I might add, but I've been league racing for 10 years, and in a lot of different leagues, and I have yet to see a community like this one. I don't think this has been the best community, and it's all thanks to you guys out there in the chat who are part of the team, part of the group, the admins and the drivers, and the guys who don't drive but still contribute on the social media. Fantastic. Big thumbs up to you all. Galley comes through on the softs. 14-1. P3 for Galley. Nice to see him back on track as well. So, Sufyan's on a lap at the moment. Benja Brundle, Cushmania, Sam, Liam, and Sufyan in the drop zone. Good evening, Pat Tate. Welcome, dude. How are you, fella? FaZe, just need to answer the security questions we can get you on track. We're doing a track trial this coming Monday. We're here at Mexico, 50% race, the final race before Christmas.
Yeah.
So we'll be streamed, of course, here on beerandkebab.tv. So pop your name down. Oh, Sufyan has invalidated, and we'll try and get you a run out on Monday night. Okay, so Sam's on a lap now, I believe. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Just as a follow-up to what you were saying about how strong the community is, I've also got to give massive props to Talk of the Devil for actually giving me the opportunity to actually start doing commentary for league races on a regular basis to begin with. But I did announce a few weeks ago that I was going to be stepping down from commentating for Talk of the Devil to focus on doing the highlight reels for each race for those guys. So I'm still going to be involved with Talk of the Devil. I'm just not going to be doing the commentary, mainly to take care of my mental health, but also at the same time commentating like 2 or 3 races a week. It is leaving me pretty burnt out.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. So just a quick message. Harry says, can I have an invite? You can actually jump in off us, Harry. But I will just watch Sam finish his lap, and I will say, Sam with the 14-1 P5. Okay, let me just quickly send Harry a very quick invite through. Sorry about this, ladies and gents. Just want to get Harry, make sure Harry's in. Oh, I need to change the gamer tag to something up near the front. Rather than the T. T-I-R, Harry. There we go. Invite to game. There we go, H. Invite your way. Okay. Zertes enters the chat and says, up the Adam LB. What do you want to put up in? Don't need to answer that one.
Oh, Watto's gone!
Oh, where now?
What is actually retired? He's retired from the pits.
He doesn't want to do Q3. Interesting. Huh. Interesting call there. So we've got quite a few cars on laps now. This is probably the final run. Jackie Cole is on a flyer at the moment, and there are cars ahead of him on a flyer as well. Brandon's in Sector 2. He has got his teammate in front of him as a Red Bull, which is Sam Tabner, who's the lead car. Let's jump on board as Sam, then we'll just quickly scroll back through the cars as they come through the final section. Sam there is purple Sector 2, switched over from a set of mediums to a set of softs to guarantee his onward transition to Q3. So he comes through the final chicane. What sort of time can he set? Looks like it could be a mid-13. Let's have a quick little look. No, it's a 13.9 P5. Okay. Sam's backed out. He's coming into the pits. He thinks he's done enough to get through. What about Brandon? Brandon's backed out as well. He is happy. Sync Liam, I believe, is on a flyer.
We actually saw this happen last week. and actually 2 weeks ago in my case, because Codemasters and Xbox decided to take it upon themselves
Jason
to
P9.
uninstall the game.
Sorry, Jason P9. Well, Jackie Cole's invalid, but he can go again. Sorry about that. I had to just quickly grab hold of that. So, a couple of positional changes. Jason went through the 14-1. Sink went through the 14-5. Kush is out on the outlap, but he's on the cusp. Jackie Cole is on a flyer. Benji Brundle is also on a fly. He's actually drafting a car. Drafting one of the... is that an AlphaTauri or a Haas? It's a Haas, isn't it? Right, Harry's in. Sorry about that, Kenzie. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what was it? So we actually saw it happen a couple of weeks ago. That some of the drivers, one or two of the drivers, I'm not sure who it was, a couple of weeks ago in Japan, where I think it was Jackie Cole. I might be wrong on that one, but one of the drivers retiring pretty early in Q2. And ended up knocked out of qualifying.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was Jackie, but yes, I do remember that. Was that Singapore when it was one of the recent races that happened where a car actually? No, who was it? Oh, I'll have to go back for the stream stream. I can't remember.
I know it. I'm pretty sure it was Japan.
Yeah, I'll have a check. Right, here comes Jackie Cole then coming around to complete his run. Has he done enough? His target time is a 14.3. Oh, he's outside. It's 14.7. That's P11 for Jackie. He's going to be disappointed with that one. Kush is in Sector 2. Benji Brundle is just coming round. Is he going to complete his lap? No, Benji's bailed out as well. So Benji is out. So that looks like it's Benji and Jackie Cole. Unless Jackie's got enough fuel to go again. Kush in Sector 2. Sufyan is about to cross the line. Sufyan, P12. That's him done. He is out of qualifying. Kush is now starting Sector 3, Kenzie, and he has found a lot of time on these softs.
Yeah, he's a second up. That should see through without much difficulty.
He needs more than a second. He's got to find 1.4. He should be able to do it, one would think. Let's have a quick little look. It's a 14.2. Oh, it's on the cusp. Jackie Cole. It's all down to Jackie Cole. No, Jackie's backed out.
Validated.
Jackie's
validated.
Yeah, that's it. We are done in Q2. I think. That's very, very interesting. So Sink Liam, Jackie Cole, Sufyan, Watto and Benji are going to miss out in Q3. Top 10 shootout, of course, coming up in a couple of minutes. Let's give you guys a quick reminder of the league tables. Let me show you guys where we currently are. There we are at the moment. Brandon's our championship leader on 232. Sink Zueto on 207. TIR Harry says, who's TIR Kimi? Who do you think TIR Kimi is, Harry? Just think about it for a second. Think about it for a second and then put your answer in the chat. That's the championship standings there, ladies and gentlemen, as we complete Q2. So still 2, technically 3. Oh, Sam, you've given the game away. Oh, dear. You have to spoil it, Sam. Jeez.
There's always one that has to be the party pooper.
Yeah. Also, a bit of an announcement as well, ladies and gents. I'm very pleased and proud to announce that Puma Spec is now part of the admin team in Total Impact Racing. He is going to be helping me on a major project going into next season. More to be divulged over the coming weeks on the page.
Oh,
it's big.
Exciting times ahead.
It is big, I'm telling you. It's huge. Okay, so let's give you a quick rundown of Q2. So these guys will be starting, the top 10 of course will be starting the race on the tyres they set their fastest laps on in Q2, the exact same set, providing of course it's a dry race. So Kimi, otherwise known as Oscar Gamer, qualifying fastest in Q1, he's fastest in Q2. Ferret Bird, Adam LB, Brandon, Sam Tabner, Galley, EK Sam, Nath, Jason is back and Kush all safely through to Q3. As I say, they'll be starting on the soft compound tyre. And then we've got Sink Liam, Jackie Cole, Sufyan, Watto and Benji drop out, but they will have a brand new set of tyres of their choice for the start of the race. Okay, let's go back to the command centre. Alrighty, I'll add you after the race, FaZe. Alrighty. Okay. Just waiting for the game to load up. I need to get a drink actually in a minute. I'm like really gaggy tonight. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Really appreciate your support as always. Lovely to see you all in here. Make sure, of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that follow button. Let me know who you are so I can give you a nice big shout out on stream. There we go. Okie dokie. So let's go back trackside. I think, well, no cars coming out yet, but there will be cars coming out. In fact, I think we've got a car leaving the garage now, so I'll get some telemetry up and running. It's one of the Alphas by the looks of it.
Yep, one of the Alfa Romeos.
Let's go back trackside. In fact, it's TIR Kimi himself, Oscar Gamer. First car out and out. So that's a predictions in the chat for pole. And guys, who's going to do it? Who is going to shine tonight in the one lap quali? Top 10 shootout Q3. Here we go.
Yeah.
Rightio. Yeah, so we've got the big thing coming up tomorrow night. Monday, of course, we still have one more track trial to run on Monday night, which will be here at Mexico, live here on BearandKebab.tv. Then we'll be having a 2-week break for Christmas, ladies and gents. This is the itinerary. A 2-week break for Christmas, back the first week of January for the final 2 race weeks of the season. We'll be back at Interlagos, Brazil, and then it is the season finale at Abu Dhabi. Then we'll have a 2-week break after that, and the new season starts first week of February. And man, is it looking good? Is it looking good? Over 100 sign-ups already.
Yeah. I'll say we've got that many sign-ups that we've actually had to expand back to 4 divisions.
It might be more than that. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh.
But what I will say is, I've actually applied to the government, because I believe that's who I have to apply to invent a new day of the week. We need an extra day of the week to actually fit in all that we plan to do with TIR. That's how big it is next season. I'm not kidding. We need an 8th day of the week. We need a 13th month. But here comes Skinny then, top 10 shootout. So it should be 2 runs. If they saved up the tyres, they'll have 2 new sets, or it will be a scrub set on their first run. Oscu or Brandon for pole, says Bader. Zerti says Adam LB for pole. Okie dokie. Anslan says, can't wait for the new season beer. This season has been a complete disaster. Man, just, that's it. Look forwards. Don't look backwards. Don't look back in anger. You know what I'm saying? Look forwards, dude.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. I mean, I've had my fair share of duds over the course of the season, but points in France and Hungary this season.
Hey, Kenzie, man, I remember that when we got you into the podium, your first ever points in a league race, man. We were buzzing. Buzzing.
Well, I did actually score a point last season in Spain.
Did you?
So there's that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it was 10th, but there was a good reason for me to get into the post race interview, because that was my best finish in TIR.
Okay, let me just see, as cars crossing the line at the moment. Missing, Brandon's gone through the 14 flat as well. The second Red Bull's coming through. That's Nate starting a lap. Jason's about to start a lap as well. So let's have a look at, where's Galley's in Sector 2. Kush is in Sector 2 in front of him. Adam LB is... Oh, Adam LB's in the wall! Adam's dead! Oh, my lordy. I'm going to have to get the ambulance out, Kenzie.
Oh, that does not look good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get the ambulance out because he is not moving. Oh man, I hope he's going to be okay. Oh, he's there in the chat. Oh, he's okay. He's typing in the chat. He's alive. That's good news. I'm going to go back trackside.
Kush across the line, 14-0.
Good lap there from Kush. Kimi went through the 13.7. Sam's had the 13.8. What about Galley? Galley's invalidated, so he'll have to go again. Nath has gone again. Sector 2. Jason, I think, is behind him. Yeah. Okay, Sam's on an outlap at the moment. Telfie says, I'll race every Telfs day. Absolutely, man. That's a new day of the week. I prefer beer day myself, because it just sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, here comes Nath. He's going to complete his lap, or is he coming in the pits? He is completing the lap, and he goes through the 14.3. That's P6, well, provisional P6. Jason's not too far behind. Get on the right car. Jason 14.1 goes P5. Sam's on a flyer. Galley has gone again, I believe. Yep. Anstan says, I want to get winning races again. That is why we've invented Division 6, just for you.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Because it could be... So here's the thing for next season for me. I've got a couple of points. I've got a couple of points finishes on my tally now from this season.
Right.
Goal for next season to get my first TIR podium.
Ooh,
that's my goal for next season.
That's a good goal, man. It could happen. You never know, man. Just keep practicing, and it will come.
Yeah.
You're welcome, man. Yeah, don't worry. You'll be racing with me, Gaza, Cod, and the safety car. So it's looking pretty good for Division 6 next season. Brandon says, hate this track, it's horrible on the pad. Oh man, there's a man who doesn't sound confident and he's on the cusp of a championship and he's not sounding confident, ladies and gents. The mind games, they're there. R.I.P. for Adam LB, says Beer and Kebab. Well, says Pumpy. The good news is I was out in the ambulance, I did check, and the fact that he was typing in the chat fills me with relief. He is safe, he is good. I think the only thing bruised is just pride at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam's on his fly at the moment. Oh, is he?
No, he's back.
No, he's backed out. Okay, so Brandon, his teammates on an outlap. Yeah, that's bad news for Adam. Of course, Adam's stepping in tonight into the Haas and he put it straight in the wall. Okay. Kenzie, actually, I'm going to stay on Brandon. Can you just call this lap? I need to just get to the loo. I was going to say relieve myself. That sounds a lot worse than just going to the loo.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So we've got Brandon coming into the stadium section. Oscar in the stream chat, interestingly, saying this track is horrible. Well, you're currently pole position at the moment, so you must be doing something, right? But anyway, we've got Brandon coming around the final corner to start his flying lap. See if he can knock Kimi, that's Oscar Gamer, off his perch, coming up towards the first triple turn chicane. Turns 1 through 3, 206 miles an hour, maxing out. About 70 miles an hour. Turn 2 on the gas slightly for turn 3. DRS open again, heading towards turns 4 and 5. And he's a 10th up. It's a good start for him. Going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Coming up to the S's now. Don't take too much curb, otherwise you could end up with the same fate that Adam had. Fair bit of curb on the exit of the S's. Cool as you like. Third DRS. He's managed to make up another. Half a tenth roughly. He's got a 15.7 to beat. Turn 16 now. Coming round the final corner, is he going to beat it? Oh! Less than half a tenth! Less than half a tenth between Kimi and Brandon. 13.772. Brandon currently second. Well, that's just spiced things up towards the end of qualifying.
Alrighty, what have I missed? Not a lot.
Long story short, Brandon less than half a tenth behind Kimi for pole position.
Oh man, it's getting close. Okay, a few cars and outlaps at the moment. Sam Tabner's about to start his flight, so we'll jump on board of Sam. So a quick look at the chat. Mexico is good. It shakes my head. It says Oscar says Mexico is a bad track. Pumpy with 2 cheers, 13 bits apiece. Thank you so much, dude. Says much love from the TIR world, my dude. Thank you so much. Much really greatly appreciated. Thank you so much indeed. Alright, Sam Tabby then on his flyer coming into sector 2. How can he get on? Target time is a 13.7 to try and steal pole. Look how close it is though. Less than 5/100ths of a second between TIR, Kimi and Brandon. Brandon, for somebody who hates the track, he's not doing so bad, is he?
Yeah, I was just saying that to Oscar because he's saying it's a bad track, and I've responded, well, currently on pole position, so it must be doing something right. Oh, and Sam's invalidated.
That's unfortunate. He has got time. He's fueled up for 2 laps by the looks of it. Cushmania's going through sector 1. Where's that red? The Alpha. Alpha. What am I on about? Racing Point. No, it's on an out lap at the moment.
Yeah, that'll be Sam.
Farah Bird's on an out lap. Jason's on an out lap. So I think it is VSR Cushmania. Adam LB says, I'm so annoyed with myself. Bottled so badly. Could have had a top 5, I think. You talk about the race or quali. I mean, as far as the race is concerned, man, Mexico is one of those tracks where you can be last and still bring home the bacon. As Kush invalidates, so we'll jump on board with Nathan, I think.
He's next on track.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me to see a safety car tonight at some stage, or certainly VSCs.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either.
Okay, Nace had a very good second sector, picked up 4/10 in sector 2, so he is possibly going to be challenging Kimi and Brandon here. This could be pretty close. Let's see how he gets on. He's got now this final corner.
Looking okay so far.
14.0, fastest we've seen. No, sorry, P4. It's just outside, actually. Just outside. I thought he was going to get poled in for a minute. I really, really did. Who's next? Who have we got? Cush's. Galley's on an out lap. Sam, I think. Is it Sam?
He's validated. That's it. Qualifying's over for him. He's starting 9th.
EK Sam, I think, is next. He's invalidated as well. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for my lead car. If you can help me out here, dude, I'm looking for my lead car. Kimmy's out the track at the moment.
I think it's Farah Bird.
Farah Bird. All right, let's watch Farah.
Oh, hang on. He's almost half a second up, heading into the stadium section.
Oh, let's see how he gets on. A couple of new follows. I'll come to those in a second. Don't go away. And as we're watching Farah Bird and Haas come around the final corner, what can he do? Can he stick this on the front row? Or is he going to stick it in the wall? We're going to find out very shortly. It's a 13.5. It's the fastest we've seen so far. Great lap. Jason's coming around. Jason's invalidated. He will not improve. Nathan is on a warm down lap, so he is done. Galley is on a flyer at the moment, I believe. Where's Kimi? Where's TIR Kimi? This is the one. Here we are. We're going to jump on board with TIR Kimi. We're going to see how he gets on. Thanks for the follows. Fusion Monkey, welcome. And Spywas the Gamer Official, welcome to BeerandKebab.tv. Pull up a chair to the bar, help yourselves to a virtual ice-cold drink. Here comes Kimi around the final corner. Has he done enough to get pole? We're about to find out. Target time's a 13.5. It's going to be so close. He's done it at the 13.2. He takes provisional pole. And Kush has backed out, so it's all down to Galley. Galley's invalidated. We have our pole man. I think, no, Brandon's out on track. Brandon's still got to come around. Brandon's invalidated.
That's it. Kimi's got pole.
Kimi's taken pole. Great stuff from Kimi. 13.2 pole position for the Alfa Romeo. And will we see now Kimi versus Kenzie in the podium interview, ladies and gentlemen? It's on.
Oh my word.
It's on.
Yeah.
Bader says, what's your opinion on the marzipan situation? I don't like marzipan. No, I think it makes crap cake. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's the usual billionaire syndrome. I totally agree. So quick rundown of quality. Then Kimi takes pole position. Superb stuff there from the artist formerly known as Oscar Gamu. Farah Bird joins him on the front row, the 13.5. We've got Brandon and Sam Tabner, row 2. Nathan and Kush, row 3. Jason and Galley, row 4. EK Sam and Adam LB, row 5. Ladies and gentlemen, it's looking pretty tight at the top there. Sort of half a second covering the top 4 drivers. Looks like it could be very, very close indeed. For some reason, I'm not getting my notifications properly, but let's go to the command centre. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a short break now for a couple of minutes. Well, we'll still be here, but the drivers are taking a short break. Thanks for the extra 12 bits, Pumpy. Thank you so much, dude. I think I know why it's not showing up on the screen, because it has to be 20 or more, I believe, to get a notification on the screen. I believe. But thank you. Really appreciate it, fella. Yeah. That's qualifying done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. So Kimi takes pole with Farah in second. Man. How many laps is it around here? Is it 36, Kenzie?
36. I'll double check.
I'm pretty sure it's 36 for 50. So I'm pretty sure it is.
I do actually have the page in front of me.
It is. Pumpy's confirmed in the chat. It is 36 laps confirmed. All right, it should be an absolute class. I think it's 71, the actual main 100% race, isn't it? I believe, or something like
that. Yeah, I would imagine so.
Obviously, we can't do 35.5 for obvious reasons. But there we go, ladies and gents. It should be a fascinating race. 36 laps around Mexico. The weather, as far as I know, is set fair. I'm not expecting any rain. I don't know if anyone in the chat knows any inside information from the Mexican Met Office. If they'd like to send it my way. But at the moment, it's looking dry. But of course, I believe they had rain last night. I believe. I'm sure they had rain last night at some stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be an absolute classic. The last official league race, ladies and gentlemen, now before the Christmas break. So we are doing a couple of things. We've got Jason's stream tomorrow night, Monza, 100%. Make sure you're there for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Monday night, of course, back here for the Monday track trials. I'm hoping we're going to get quite a few guys from ERN and SLR racing with us on Monday night, I hope. Dry, says EK Sam. Good. Nice stuff. It's going to be dry.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I am just going to go and grab some painkillers real quick because I've got a monster headache. So can you just give me two seconds, Kenzie? I need to get these painkillers.
Right,
I'll leave the chat with you.
Got it. Yeah, so just a quick just to give my thoughts on the whole Mazepin fiasco. He was if I was in Steiner's position, Mazepin was never going to be my first choice. I mean, at the end of the day, if I was running a team, I'd want a driver that's talented, but at the same time would have a strong, positive, role model-esque etiquette away from the track, and that includes when you're posting on social media. So that's why I feel Callum Ilott would have been the better fit for that slot to be Mick Schumacher's teammate. But I've had people saying that I wouldn't be. They've had people saying that Mazepin might be very lucky next season if he still has his super license, if his antics on social media keep getting out of hand.
Sorry, Jackie says, what time do we go? What time is it now? 22:02, Steve.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go. So yeah, I'll quickly run through the grid for you guys, and we'll see what tyres everyone is starting on. We've got Kimi, the artist formerly known as Oscar Gamer, on pole with Ferrabird alongside him. You've got Brandon, championship leader in third. He's got Sam Tapner alongside him in fourth, Nath in fifth, Chris sixth, and then rounding up the rest of the top 10, you've got Jason in the McLaren, Galley for Ferrari, EK Sam, and Adam with his spectacular crash at the end of Q3. He is rounding up the top 10. Then you've got Sinclair, Jackie Cole in 12th, Sufjan Waddington, and you got Benji Brundle. Not a good day for the Mercedes boys. You got Anstan, Zuma, Sink Kazueto, one of our championship contenders, Relic Nuke, and TIR Harry at the back of the grid. We've got Sinclair, Sufjan, Waddington, and then Anstan down to Harry. They are all on mediums. Everyone else is on the softs.
Okay. Thank you very much for that indeed. The chat. Oscar says, good luck everybody and hope everyone have a good Christmas. Amen to that. It's been a tough old year. So yes, indeed. Pumpy cheers another 10 bits as well. Thank you, Pumpy, so much, dude. You're on fire tonight. Thank you so much. Jackie G says, come on, Jackie. That's dad to you. Jeez. Just kidding.
Might be having some sharp words with him afterwards.
And Stan says, good luck, everybody. Hopefully a good race all around. Absolutely. Amen to that. Hashtag TIR. Indeed. Let's see some hashtags TIR in the chat as well. Absolutely. Going back to the F1 driving situation, Bader says Callum Ilott would be much better. Mazepin will keep his seat because he brings money. Yep. Haas says they're dealing with it privately. That's the problem really with Formula One. It's a relic from a bygone era, but it's still relevant today. Money talks in Formula One. People still have the ability to use money to get their seat, and it is I don't know, mate. Because obviously F1 needs money to survive. But you know, you get the situation where you've had it in the Racing Point team, of course, with Lance Stroll. But again, Stroll's not a bad driver. He's done pretty well now at Racing Point, to be fair, and he's improved. I remember that first podium he got at Baku a couple of 3 seasons ago.
Yeah, and pole position in Turkey earlier this season.
Yeah, it's a shame he couldn't pull the result home there, because he sort of his race just fell apart, didn't it? Second half of the race, but he still led for a good chunk. Anyway, the countdown clock has ticked down to 0, ladies and gents. We're going to go trackside because we're about to start the formation. I'm just waiting for Harry to ready up. There we go. A few hashtag TIRs there from FaZe, from Outstan, from Jackie. And Pumpy says, hashtag much love for the TIR family, and hopefully everyone has a very good Christmas. Man, I'd just say that in one go because it's just one word. Okay, formation lap is on. Just a reminder there of the strategies, the tyre strats that Kenzie mentioned there. There we go. So quick reminder on track. Let's get some telemetry up and running for you guys as well. Predictions in the chat, of course, always wanted. Bader says that Stroll didn't deserve the stick he got. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, one of the worst examples was Maldonado, because he kept his seat because of the money, and he was a pretty awful driver. I think he did actually win a race, but he was awful. Yeah, crashed to Maldonado.
Spain 2012. Spain 2012 he won for Williams. That was actually Williams' last win.
Wow, it's been that long, over 8 years since Williams won a Grand Prix. Wow. Telfie says the proper name for the hash symbol is an octothorpe. Man! The proper name for you is a smart ass. Wow. Thank you, Telfie.
Show off.
He's showing off now. Yeah. No, he's there busy on Wikipedia or on Google trying to find it out, like, so we can look good on chat. No, I'm just kidding. So it's octothorpe. So it's octothorpe TIR. Just doesn't have the same ring to it, Telfie. It really doesn't.
Yeah. But another teammate combination I'm going to be intrigued to see is Badders has just brought it up in the chat.
We are going to have to cut this off though, Kenzie, because we're going to be going racing in a few seconds.
Yeah, let's say on the same wavelength. A teammate combination I'm looking forward to is at AlphaTauri next season. Pierre Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda. That I'm very interested in seeing.
Well, here's something you don't see every day of the week: a Haas and Alfa Romeo front row. Wow.
Yeah. That's true, yeah. Hopefully with the big regulation changes coming in 2021, 2022, especially with the budgeting, hopefully that will bring the field closer together, and we could end up with grids like this on a regular basis.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see. Right, we're just waiting for the last cars just to get into their slots. I think everyone's there. My God, that's a view. Watch for the lights, ladies and gents. Kenzie, call the start.
Here we go. 5 lights. Are we guys ready for the last time in 2020? It is... They're on the grid for a while. There we go. We're underway for the last time in 2020. Race time here in Mexico. Gali, a very poor start. Brandon already up into second place. Safjan's disconnected already. That's not a good start. Kimi able to keep the lead, but he's got championship leader Brandon right. Ooh, that's gonna be careful. Don't do anything stupid. Kush trying to get.
I've got a spinner. We've got a half spun. Adam LB. There was contact, and he's been spun around. I don't think he's got any damage. Okay, let's watch them as they come down. Kush all over the back of Ferret Bird through the chicane. Ferret's having a look at the inside. That's not going to work there as they come through. Let's keep on board. Let's watch these guys as they come through. I think Harry. I'm not sure if Harry's in the session actually. And we've got Gali going at the inside of Watto. Has he? As they go side by side coming through turn 7, is he going to make the move? Oh, contact! Oh, and Watto's been spun around. I think Gali might have clipped him there, to be fair. Let's go with EK Sam and Nath. Kimi's got a good start. He's taken Braden with him. Kushmania in third, Ferret Bird fourth, as we're watching EK Sam and Nath going side by side. Who's going to have the balls to break first? Nathan gets the job done with a fine overtake. Moves himself up into P7.
The biggest winner off the start, though, Saint Casueto. He was, double check. He was 18th. He's now P9.
Yeah.
And he's now going for P8.
Here we go. Saint Casueto on St. Liam. Is he going to get the job done? in that AlphaTauri. It's going to be under brake into turn 1. Yes! Gets the job done. Great overtake. Moves himself up to P8. There's your predicted pit stop strategies for the 2 stoppers, ladies and gentlemen. Great move there from Sink. He is on fire at the start of this race. He's now made 10 places, ladies and gents, in 1 and a bit laps. Awesome stuff. Okay, let's jump on.
To say he's a man on a mission at this point would be an understatement.
Well, he believes the key to success around Mexico is keeping it clean, no penalties. That's his modus operandi, and I think he might be onto a winner here. Okay. Yeah. We're watching, say, Cushion P3 at the moment. Got Ferrobird right behind him. There's 2 leaders there just going through picture. That's Kimi and Brandon. There's Cushion P3. I'm just looking through. We've got Benji and Jackie Cole side by side. 2 old rivals, 2 old friends there going at it. Oh, and Galli's getting very, very close to the back of Benji Brundle there in the Ferrari versus Mercedes. It's a battle we haven't seen for a while. No DRS. DRS is activated this lap, of course, ladies and gents, for the next DRS, which is Sector 2.
Yeah, that'll be heading towards turns 4 and 5.
Yep. So at the moment, it's just pure straight line speed and drafting. Okay, let's give you a quick rundown of positions then from lap 3 to TIR Kimi, race leader Brandon P2, Kush Mania in P3. He's under pressure from Ferrobird and Sam Tablets, P4 and 5. Nathan is having a good drive there, and Sink is going up the inside of EK Sam. Is he going to make it stick? He does. Another position gain for Sink Cosveto. Man, he's on fire. Up to P7.
What did he have for breakfast this morning?
Man, I'll tell you what, he needs to be. If he's a horse, he'd be shot, he'd be drug tested. So. Sam drops to P8. We've got Sink Liam in 9. Jackie Cole has made ground in 10th. Sink's now battling again. Sam's trying to come back at Sink, but Sink just cuts him off there. Oh, but Sink's made a mistake. Sam's going to come through.
He gets a time. Sam gets a time penalty though.
Yeah, and Liam might come through as well. I think Liam's just got through on Sink Cosveto, or has he? Sink's trying to hang it around the outside. He will now switch back to take the inside line for the left-hander. And I think Sink's just managed to hold him back off again. Man, that was close. Okay, let's go on board with the leads. We've got a DRS change here, ladies and gentlemen. Kush P3 is under a lot of pressure now from Ferrobird, as you can see. Let's jump on board with Ferrobird.
Oh, he might have him here.
He's going to go for a move. Kush has gone defensive. Ferrobird swings on the outside, but Kush is so late on the brakes as they're side by side coming through. Oh, my lordy. Oh, my lordy. And Kush just holds him off. Man, that was great driving. But Ferrobbird's going to have another run with DRS now. Kush again going defensive, swings to the left. Oh, bit of a squeeze there from Kush. Ferrobbird's trying to brake late, but Kush seems to be a real squeeze, a real squeeze. And I think Sam Tabler's going to have a look at the inside. Look at Sam Tabler. Oh my word, oh my word. It's a 3-way dance for the corner. Look at this as a meat and sandwich. Wow. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that, please, ladies and gentlemen. Sam took advantage of that and got through the P4. Man, that was awesome. Ferrobird picked up a 3-second time penalty for that. Kush has been, I think he's given the position back. Yeah, he is. He's doing the right thing there. That's good. Now he's fighting him. Wow.
Oh, my word.
Spinner. He's just managed to recover it. He's going to lose positions there, is he? What? Oh, he's clipping it. He's clipping it. That's what he's doing. He was ghosting there because he's clipping. Wow. But Nate's now going to have a run at Ferrer as well. So Ferrer's going to be going down there. Let's jump on this DRS train. Benji Brundle, Galliou, Jackie Cole. I think Gary's going to have a run at Jackie here. Jackie's got no DRS to defend himself with, so this should be a breeze here as Nathan gets past Ferrobird. And look at the back there. Benji Brundle and Relic Nook are going to come through. Oh, my lordy. Oh, my lord. Oh, it's getting tight there as he come into the turn 1 here. Oh, Ben's been spun. Ben's been clipped by Galley. Or was it the other way around? Wow.
It was all wide heading into turn 1.
Yep. I got all of that. Great battling, guys. Bit unlucky on Benji, got a slight nudge there from Galley, but I think Galley was just defending his racing line. And of course, next season, ladies and gents, we're running the Performance League point scoring system, so we're going to be seeing battles like this from the 1st to 20th every single race of the week. I'm telling you that right now with the new point system. Oh, Harry, that is not a penalty. That's ridiculous. On board Harry.
Did I just hear that correctly?
Yeah, you did.
Performance League point scoring system
yep.
for the TIR races.
Yep, that's what we're doing, mate. Relic is going on Benji Brundle. Oh, look at this. Freeway dance on the braking. Relic and that. So there's a slight contact. Oh, dear. Oh, no. And Relic's spun, and I think Harry's got into him. I think Harry might have damage here. Relic's certainly got damage. That's unfortunate for Relic. Very, very unfortunate. Let's jump on board with Sinkerswaito. He's about to take Nath, or is he? Nath's got DRS. In fact, Nath is quicker in a straight line. Nath's going to get the move done on Ferrer under brake into turn 1 by the looks of it. Or Ferrer hangs it in there and defends pretty well, actually. But Sink's all over the back. Oh, it's a contact. Oh, Sink's clipped Nath. That's going to be on Sink, I think.
Oh, that's not going to go well.
Nath has lost a couple. He's lost several positions. Adam LB goes through on Jackie Cole. Yeah. Adam LB, Jackie Cole side by side. Jackie's trying to brake a bit later. He's going to try and hang it on the inside. Giving each other room. That's good driving. That's good driving, guys. That's what we want to see. Yeah. A lot of respect given there.
Yeah. Incidents like that for Sinkerswaito, incidents like that could be pivotal in his hunt for the championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Pumpy says, it's not my call. I've just clicked it for my own personal use.
Something else to potentially put into the intro for Season 4.
Oh, man. Well, I'm doing a couple of different montages, actually. I'm doing overtakes of the season and gaffes of the season as well.
Oh.
They'll all be ready for our end of season finale in Abu Dhabi. A couple of special videos. FaZe Yoda says, this is awesome. Best race I've ever seen. Nah, you've seen nothing, dude. Let's have a look at Brandon. He's all over the back of his buddy, TIR Kimi. But let's go back from that to Benji Brundle and Nath. Nath's got DRS again, so Benji's getting a little bit closer. He's going to try and send it under braking. They've got to be careful because they've got Jackie Cole just in front as they brake hard into turn 1. Lap 7 out of 36. Still a long, long way to go in this race, ladies and gents. But is Benji going to have a look at the inside? I'll just sit behind him for a minute because Nate's got a DRS. So and it's important for Jackie Cole. He needs to get on terms with Adam LB. Oh, he's got somebody. Jackie's gone wide. He's in the wall. Oh, what's happened there, Jackie? Was that a spin? He's letting all the cars go through. Oh, that is so unfortunate, man. Just needs to get the car going again before he gets a DSQ. There we go. He's back racing again. Oh, it's unfortunate for Jackie Cole. He's going to have to come into the pits. Possibly put a set of hards on, maybe, or just he could still two-stop it. Benji Brundle and Nath coming into the stadium. They are still battling away here. Nath was dropped out of DRS range and Adam LB, so Benji might have a good run at him here. Coming up the start-finish straight. It's a long straight as well. And Nath does not have DRS. Here we go. Here comes Benji Brundle. So we're using that DRS, all that horsepower in that Mercedes to get the move done on Nath. Nath goes defensive, but I don't think there's a lot he can do about this one. Benji's just going to breeze past him as if he wasn't there. And there's Benji Brundle making his way up to P11. Relic and Wado up to turn 1. Relic getting the move done. Moves himself up through to P15. Zoom up with a 3-second time penalty. Jackie's in the pits for a new wing. Keep an eye out on what tyre he's going to go on. Let's have a quick little look. There we go. Tyre strats. Does he come out in the mediums or does he go for a set of hards? Jason,
he's going for softs.
He's going for softs. So he's two stopping. Can he get 2 softs to go to the end? 14 laps per set. Just about doable.
If you're very careful with tyre management, it's doable.
I'll tell you what will really help, and I mean, I know it's the obvious thing, but a safety car now would suit Jackie down to a T because he'd be on a nice brand new set of softs, quick as well. And if other cars come in, he could leapfrog quite a few people and get himself back into contention. Okay, let's jump on board the broadcast mode. Oh, hello. We've got some cars coming in the pits. Yeah, Kush is in the pits. We've got Sam Tabnett also in the pits as well. So they're dumping those soft compound tyres onto the mediums. So those guys will be two-stopping. The 2 leaders stay out. That's Kimi and Brandon. Sinkerswaito is now in P3. Fraser, obviously a couple of cars have pitted, but man, he is on a mission.
Yeah.
And he has done a lot of overtaking so far.
Oh, his teammate though, Zuma's been caught up in an incident in the final sequence of corners. Oh, not what Zuma wanted.
Okay, Farrah Bird there on the back of Sinkerswaito. Let's have a look at Nathan Benji. Those two are still battling, coming through Sector 2. And we've got Sufjan and Sam Tadler. Sam there on a fresh set of tyres. I think he's cleared Sufjan. He's now got Anstan up in front. But Anstan's not due to come in for a few more laps yet. Back down the field, we've got Gally and Jason having a battle. Jason's on 6-lap old hards. Gally's on a brand new set of mediums. So Gally will be hoping to get a move done fairly soon on that, make those new tyres count. But he's under a lot of pressure himself from Harry, actually, to be fair. A lot of pressure from Harry. Okay, let's have a quick look to see where the leaders are on track. They are coming down. They're staying out for another lap. I wonder if these two might try and one-stop it.
Be a very bold move if they might pull it off.
Adam LB's into the pit. So let's look at Sam Tadler and Anstan. Sam with a bit of DRS. He should breeze past him here with the DRS assistance. And it looks like he's going to get a job done. Yeah, Anstan just pulls back into his slipstream. Trying to get a totally... Will Anstan try and pull out himself? No. Sam gets the job done. Moves up to P8. Nathan in the pits as well. He's shedding his soft compound tyres. Whew, lap 10 out of 36. Man, this has gone quick. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at Jason and Gally. Gally's going to have a good run at Jason here. Bit of DRS. Should get the job done. Brand new set of mediums helping as well. And Gally moves himself up into P16. Okay. A couple of minor little dinks, but it's not been a bad start, Kenzie.
I say minus the track penalties that all the drivers have received. It has been relatively clean. Race leaders in.
Yeah, both of them are in now. Could Brandon get a jump in the pit stops?
That would be interesting. But that now means Sin Casueto started 18th, is now leading the race.
Indeed, he is. Now, Kimi got out in front of Brandon. They're coming into some traffic though. They need to. Are they going to get out in front of this traffic? I don't know. It's going to be close. Got the Red Bull of Sam coming up fast on these guys. I think they've got out in front of Sam. That was very, very important. Indeed, they have.
Yeah, overall, only losing 2 places each in that pit stop.
Jackie Jr. says that Jackie Cole's wheel failed. That's the second time in 2 races that's happened now, isn't it?
Oh, no. Can't catch a break right now.
Obviously got a wheel issue there. That's just, yeah, I'm sure it happened last week. Well, here comes Kush. Kush having a run at Ferrer. Is he going to make this one stick? Ferrer's putting a squeeze on as they come into the left. Oh, that's so tight. Side by side. Good driving, guys. Good driving. A little bit of contact. Ferrer's just forced wide a little bit, but I think that's fair enough. Wow, as they come for the double right-hander. Kush getting the job done. Moves himself up to P9. They've got Wado not far behind them, and they're chasing down Relic Nookies a few seconds up the road. Yellow's in sector 3. Okay. Oh, one of the AlphaTauris is... No, is that a red? No, it's an AlphaTauri. He's missed the pit lane. Who was that? Is that Zuma?
It is Zuma.
He spun it.
Oh, my goodness me. And that's him a lap down now as a result.
He's got no damage, but he's got to let all these cars through. And he's up and running again. Okay, so let's have a look and see. We've got Ferrer is now going to have DRS back at Kush. So can he get his position back here? Is Kush a little bit too far in front at the moment? Kush has gone a little bit defensive there, taking middle of the track line, coming in towards turn 1. Ferrer's going to have to just tuck in behind him, I think, here, which he does. He will get a second DRS crack now, so let's go on board with Ferrer Bird. Is he close enough for a DRS one? Kush is staying left and then moves to the centre. Ferrer's going to send it to the left, I think. Here we go again, ladies and gents, but this time Kush likes to brake really late. Both running no ABS, of course. Oh, what a switchback move from Ferrer. Ooh! He didn't quite get the traction. Didn't quite, but they're still side by side. Just be careful, guys. And Kush manages to hold him off. Man, that was pretty damn close. And just in front of these, look at this battle. Relic Nook, Sufjan and Antstan. Or TIR Ant. Battling here. Wow. Ant's on the 11 lap hold. I wonder if Ant's going to think about coming in now for the 2-stopper. Oh, well, they're getting a bit close to Sufjan. Kimi and Brandon swapping fastest laps there. Antstan is staying out. Yes, he's staying out. Benji's got past Gally. Benji on brand spanking new mediums. Right, here comes Relic. He's trying to get a toe off Sufjan. They've got to be careful of Anstan, who's slower than these cars. Oh my lord, going into turn 1. Who's going to have the balls are still under braking? They're side by side going through turn 2 and turn 3. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. And it is Relic who gets the job done. Moves himself up into P8. Is Sufjan going to come back at him though? Both cars got DRS. No, and Benji and Gali side by side going through turn 2. Oh, good driving there, guys. Good driving. Gali's through with DRS, of course, the double DRS. There's one detection zone, of course, before the end of the previous lap. So it's a double dose. So Gali moves himself up into P14, having a pretty decent race it must be had. Ferrer Bird is still battling Kush. The leaders, meanwhile, have hauled in St. Liam. In fact, I think it could be interesting in a minute, actually, to see if St. Liam holds up Kimi enough to bring Brandon into play. And the question is, how long does St. Cosweto stay out for? Is he going to try and somehow one-stop it? But here's Ferrer Bird. He's going to have a run here at Kush, possibly.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I was saying, if you start on mediums, you should be able to one-stop it.
Look at the overspeed there from Ferrer. Oh, Kush has put the squeeze on there. Be careful, Kush. And Sam's going to have a look at it. Okay, Sam, Kush is trying to break late. Oh, great defender from Kush. Has he managed to hold him off? No. Ferrer says, I'll have that position. But Kush is fighting back and they've got Sam right behind him. Look at this. Sam's going to the inside. Is Sam going to try and double overtake? Oh my God. Look at this. This is so tight. Kush has absolutely sent it up the inside. Oh, and he's squeezed him as well for good measure. Got a spinner at the front. Got a spinner in front of these guys. I'm sure I just saw a spinner. Maybe not. Ferrer's completely off the track there. Sam's got through the double overtake. Kush is still there. Where's Kush? Kush has been double overtaken. Wow! Man, it's hard to keep up the action, but Sam has gained 2 positions. Zuma's gone.
Oh, that's what time of the day.
It's the
3 S's.
No. Oh, yes, so it is. Yep, you're absolutely right. Right, who's that in the
Safety
pit?
car!
Safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. You know what that means? You know what that means, don't you, mate?
Yep, time to bring out the TIRC.
Absolutely.
St. Cosweto has come out on softs. He's going for that looks like it's a medium soft strategy for his race.
Right, this could actually work out quite well for him now. This has brought him right back in contention for the win. Just got to watch the delta times at the moment. That's why he slowed right down there, because the last thing he wants is a drive-through penalty. So the safety car will pick up the pack the next lap through, I believe. So it's going to be, this is going to be quite a long stint under the safety car, I think. A lot of cars coming in. Everyone taking it. Basically, it's a free pit stop for a lot of cars. So they're going to come in. Anyone who's on a one-stop strategy now will be swapping to a two-stopper. Saying that, Kush has come out in the hards, so I don't know if that's a good call. I really don't think that's a good call. Adam LB's come out in the hards as well. I think Kush had the pace there to two-stop it, personally. I'm surprised. I could be wrong, but I'm just surprised seeing him come out on a set of hards.
Yeah.
But you noticed how careful they are going past the safety car. The safety car's parked up there at Sector 2, and they're terrified they're going to get a disqualification when they go past him. I know what they're doing.
Yeah,
it's this game.
Can't blame them.
It's this game, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, can't say I blame them.
Benji, drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car. He's missed his delta.
That's the sort of thing we could have done with them.
What's he doing? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what I've just done there, just before the safety car came out, I've just managed to clip that double overtake EK Sam managed to pull off.
Brilliant. Sam switched up. Right, Sam's going for the one-stopper. He is going to try and hope that track position will work for him. Has he got out in front of his teammate? Yes, he has. Okay, so Sam took advantage of that gap in the traffic there to put a set of hard, so he will one-stop it. So he will, at some stage, be the race leader. The question is, can he hold on? Because he'll have Brandon, Sink and Kimi coming at him towards the end of the race.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, so Brandon, like the top three are all, well, surely they're two-stopping. Surely they are. They can't could they get those mediums to the end? They're going to be dead. I don't know.
Yeah. That's going to be that's going to be touch and go. I think, like I said earlier, if you're starting on softs, you're realistically looking at a 2-stop. If you're on mediums to hard 1-stop, doable. But it looks like Sin Casueto decided to go for medium softs for his 2-stop.
Okay. So it's sorted itself out now. We're just waiting for the obviously the safety car's going to. It's picked the drivers up in the lead car, so we're just waiting for the rest of the pack to catch up. So we'll be out certainly for one more lap, possibly 2 there. Looking at the gap there, there's still. I mean, Jackie Cole sat there in P18. Harry, poor old Harry. I think is he a lap down? He's actually caught. Yeah, he is. He's caught behind the safety car. See, this is where the game's glitched. It's not letting Harry through. So Harry's now a lap down. And as soon as we start racing again, Harry's going to be getting blue flags, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Definitely something that needs to be sorted.
It does, man. You're absolutely right. Ooh, we can take a breather for a second.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost halfway through the race. It's been action-packed up and down the field. But the biggest thing to look for when it comes to the restart is going to be Brandon, Sink, and Kimi. Those top 3. Brandon and Sink especially.
Yeah, Sink on those softer tyres, yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
But especially what I'm waiting for later on, sorry, phrase it. I think the real race is going to kick off around about lap 30 because Kimi and Brandon almost, I would imagine, are going to be coming in for a set of softs, as is Sink, yeah? Sam Tabin is going to leapfrog them, but he is 1-stopping. So what we're going to see at the end of the race, if it all goes to plan...
A 4-way battle for the race win? Yes,
yeah,
please!
is the top 3, is Kimi, Brandon and Sink Casueto, and possibly Sink Lim as well, chasing down Sam Tabner for the win.
Oh, yes, please for that.
In fact, Sink Badger, nice to see you, by the way, Matt, says both Sink guys are there in the strat. Yeah, this is going to be fascinating how this is going to pan out. I reckon from lap 30 onwards, this is going to get really interesting. I'm going to jump out the safety car now anyway. All right, going to do at least one more lap then. Yeah, we're still waiting for, I think it's Wado, Benji Galley and Jackie Cole to catch up the pack. Jackie's in no rush to catch the pack up because he wants to be on the warmest possible tyre when the safety car comes in so we can take full advantage. Which is something I do actually. If I'm at the back, Kenzie, and I've got a pit stop and a new set of tyres, I will hand back as long as I can to the safety car. So the idea is I'm chasing the pack on the safety car in lap, so when the safety car comes in, they're all on pretty cold tyres. My tyres are still pretty warm, thanks very much. And I think that's what Jackie's going to do.
That is very clever if he manages to pull this off.
You've got to time it really, really well. Sink Badger says, I'm watching from self-isolation, chin on my Sink brothers. Oh man, I'm so. Do you actually have COVID, or are you just self-isolated because someone close to you's got it, dude? If you don't mind me asking. It's nice to see you, by the way. I've not seen you for a couple of weeks. So I think safety car will be coming in this lap. And Jackie might be timing this one really, really well. Jackie's just coming through turn 1 now. So, yeah, I think Jackie's timing this really well. Just waiting for the test results. Woke up with no taste. Hey! I'm 50 years old, man. I've had no, as you can see by the attire, I've had no taste for decades, man. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you get well soon, Matt. And I hope it's not the COVID. Right, Jackie is the safety car's coming in, and Jackie is. He needs to pick up the pace now a little bit.
He's
coming through the S's. Yeah. But he is going to be on piping hot tyres, which is exactly what he wants.
I'm going to be keeping it on him.
Well, just wait for Kimi to bolt. Brandon's staying right with him. Kimi's bolted. And I tell you what, Brandon's got a good exit. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jackie's timed that well. He's caught the pack up on very, very warm tyres. Brandon there trying to catch the toe off Kimi. There will be no DRS for 2 laps, ladies and gents, under the regs. We've got yellow flags. I think, is that Harry coming into the pits? Someone's coming into the pits. I'm not sure who it was.
I think it's it'll Harry just everyone through.
Oh, yeah, so he's letting everyone through. See, that's the game is so broken. Oh, Adam LB and Kush are having a scrap, and Kush has got through the P12 there. Opportunistic move. Has a look at St. Liam on Farrah Bird as they come into the chicane. Bit of a lock-up there from Farrah. And a lock-up from St. Liam as well, as he just Farrah sort of breaks quite hard in front of him. We are going to have a monstrous DRS train, I think, shortly. So it's as you were. Kinney is the race leader. Brandon P2. Sink Kuzreto P3. EK Sam P4. Farrah Bird P5. St. Liam in P6. Jason with a 3-second typo. Let's look at Sink. Sink's close to Brandon. The two championship rivals. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump on board.
This is where the fun is. Coming through the last couple of corners now.
Sink on the power nice and early. He's going to try and drive. No DRS, of course, yet. He'll be... but he might not need it. He is catching Brandon. Here we go. Brandon tries to break the toe. Goes defensive to the middle of the track. He's watching his ring mirrors to see which way is Sink going to go. Sink just tucks in behind him. Not absolutely maxed out the throttle. Just tucked in behind him quite nicely. Coming through turn 1, turn 2. Coming through turn 3. No DRS, of course, as I mentioned. Won't be for DRS until lap after next, I believe. Jason is back. Is all over the back of Adam LB for P13. Nace all over the back of Sufyan for P9, P10. But we're going to stay with the leaders. This is where it's at, ladies and gents, for the championship. Sink has got to outscore Brandon tonight to realistically stay in the championship hunt. And Jason has got past Adam, utilising those grippier, softer tyres. So this is important for Sink to stay within DRS range here. Excuse me, off Brandon. So I got a frog in the old throat. See, Sink, I think, could be eyeing up a double overtake, I think, Kenzie, when they get the DRS, if he can stay close enough.
Yeah, but of course Brandon's going to have DRS as well, so
yeah.
That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
A three-way flight into turn 1, man. Here we go, ladies and gents. Is DRS activated? We're about to find out. Sink goes straight into overtake mode. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. No DRS. It's next lap. It is next lap. It is, of course, it's 2 laps, 2 full laps after the safety car comes in.
Yeah.
Wado is all over the back of Adam LB as well. I think Wado's just got past Adam LB. That's for P14, but we're staying with this lead battle. Top 3: TIR, Kimi, Brandon, Sink, Kuzreto.
Oh, yellow flag, sector 1. It's one of the Ferrari. Oh, it's Galley. Galley's gone.
Galley's had a moment. Sector 1. He's still alive.
He's lost a fair chunk of his front wing.
Right, okay, yeah. He's just, I think he's just let one of the Williams, so I think it's Harry. Harry's a lap down though, isn't he, unfortunately?
Yeah, it would have been... that's really unfortunate for Galley.
Right, here we go. The race leaders then coming into the stadium complex. And Kimi is going to be under a lot of pressure here from Brandon and Sink. They've also got Sam and St. Liam in striking distance as well. This is a 5-6-way battle with Farrah Bird for the lead, mate. Here we go. Here we go. DRS this time. Yeah. Right, Kimi goes to the right to try and break a toe. Sink's got a lot of overspeed here on Brandon. If Brandon's not close enough for a move on Kimi, I don't think Kimi goes defensive, centre of the track. Is Brandon going to send him up the inside? I don't think he's quite close enough. Sam behind though, might have just got the jump on Liam going through turn 1. He has. Moves himself up to P4. Sam showing some fight today. Just as you can see, the lead car's just in front, so we are in the perfect viewpoint here to watch the race leaders. And Farrah, of course, just behind these guys as well. Ooh, guys has picked up a 5-second penalty speed in the pit lane. That's not good. That's just made his bad race terrible. Jackie Cole and Wado are side by side. Let me just go and jump on board there. I think Jackie might have got the move done. Yeah, he's got the move done. He's just squared him off as well. Squares the car off, coming for the double right-hander. So let's go back to the leaders.
Fair play from Jackie Cole there.
Yep.
Fair play from Jackie.
Jackie Cole, he's on another man on the mission at the moment. But here we go. Look at this, a 5-way dance. 6-way dance for the lead. DRS train.
I feel like a 7-year-old kid again watching this. Just these sort of battles. every lap.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be like this for a lot of laps now, dude. Of course, what Sink's got to do, look at Sink Coswato there. He's got to nurse that battery a little bit, so he needs to stay in DRS and just not use anything other than mode 1 at the moment and recover that battery. But no, he is using mode... No, he's back to mode 1 again. He needs to conserve that battery. Looking at Brandon.
Wait a minute.
What's that?
He had a lunge. Gally's gone. Gally's actually out now. Gally's out of the race.
Okay, his car's still going round.
Oh, he's tied on track. No, that's a race man.
That's a rage quit. Not having that. No. Not having that at all. That. No, you can't be doing that at all, fella. That's how you do not get a seat next season, by doing that. We've got this is a 6-way dance though for the lead man. I'm going to be with Fer at the moment watching this one because he has literally got the bird's eye view of this battle. I tell you what, Sink's a lot closer to Brandon. They're all going to have DRS. See, no one's close. I tell you, Kimmy's doing a great job up front keeping these guys behind because he has got no DRS to defend, and he's actually got probably the best battery out of a lot of them as well. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, almost at 50%.
Yeah.
He's just letting these guys battle it amongst themselves behind them, letting them wear themselves out, and Kimmy's just like, see you later, guys.
Yeah, and he's conserved his battery superbly. Jackie Genius has rage quit, yeah. That was yeah, I can't think of any other reason why that's not a rage quit, personally. It's a shame. Kush on Nathan, trying to go around the outside at the chicane. Oh, that's brave, and Nathan's going to defend. Oh, come on, Kush, that's a bit too feisty, that dude. He should have really yielded there. Yeah, he has. He's yielded back. He's let Nathan through. That's sensible. That's better. We'd like to see that.
Yeah.
We might find them. And we've got Jason now all over the back of him. These two are old rivals and old friends, of course. Jason and Kush. Kush on the hard tyres. He's trying to one-stop it. Jason should be able to get to the end on this set of tyres as well, actually. They're going to be quite warm, but he should be okay. Let's go back to the leaders. Of course, they're all on different strats to a degree, or different sets of tyres. But I think they're all pretty much on the same strategy. They're all going to be probably making one more stop. Liam's having a look at Sam. He's not quite close. The Sink is very, very close to the back of Brandon. He's recovered some battery now as well. Yeah, he's got a little bit more battery than Brandon at the moment. Kush has got past Nath. Adam LB has got past Wado for P15. Here we go. Lap 25 out of 36, Kenzie. 2/3 race distance.
This is the business end of the race, especially for our championship contenders.
I agree, fella. Jason's got past... oh, hello, what's happening there? Jackie Cole's got past Adam LB. Yep, and he covers him off as well. Good move there from Jackie. Inching his way closer to the points. Nathan is battling Jason, who's still trying to get back on terms with Kush again. Man, it's so tight. Right, Ferrer and Sink are in the pits. They're going for an undercut. So that's going
to be interesting.
Yeah, they've gone for the undercut on the leaders. This could work out for them. They could get track position here, which means these guys are going to have to re-overtake them. But the thing is also, will they get caught in traffic? That's the question. I think I don't know. No, they're going to come out in free air, so they can really try and make this undercut work. Sink Liam's in a great position, I think, now. I really do think Sink Liam has suddenly I think Sink's now become race favourite in my eyes.
Certainly, that's certainly going to throw a cat amongst the pigeons.
He's out in free air as well. He's got, I think that's Wado in front of him, but Wado's, he's got about 5 seconds on him.
Yeah, he should be fine. He should be fine.
And I've got Harry there. Just you can see on the minimap there, Harry just getting out of the way, letting his car. So that's so unfortunate for Harry. He's just going backwards. But he's keeping going, and that's the important thing. That's what we like to see. You know, there's no rage quit there. Yeah. Commentator's curse notwithstanding.
Yeah. The Brazilian keeps himself going even in challenging times. Oh, here we go. Kimi's in. And
right.
Kimi's in and Brandon's in as well.
Okay, Sinks. Right. I'm going to go now with Sink Liam. I want to see how this pans out. Sink Liam is now coming into the last chicane. I want to see if this undercut's worked. Oh, do you know what? I think it has. This is going to be so close. Or has it? Oh, this is going to be mighty close. They're coming out. No, I think... Do you know what? There they are. Can Sink get the jump on Brandon? Or is Brandon going to hold him off? Coming into turn 1. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Has Sink gained a position here with the undercut? They're side by side coming out to the braking zone. Brandon's going to try and brake late. Oh my word, Sink's gone through. Yeah, Sink's got through. He has broken the Kimi and Brandon train. How important is this for the championship? But Brandon's going to come right back at him with DRS. Is Brandon going to send it up the inside? I think he is. It might have been short-lived. It was short-lived. Brandon has got back past through again. Oh, man.
Oh, that was fun while it lasted.
Sink Badger in the chat says too many sinks. Yeah, absolutely. See, in my streams I have everything, including the kitchen sink. You know what I'm saying? What happens if the lobby gets desynced? What are we going to do then? Oh dear. So the undercut worked momentarily. Oh, Jackie Cole. Oh my lord, what is going to happen here? Oh Jesus Christ, that was so close. Did Kimi ever take off track? That's the question. That was borderline. And Brandon's trying to get through Jackie Cole as well. We'll go behind this. Brandon's shot through there, Jackie Cole. But Kimi forced his way through there. And he's got DRS on Adam LB, so he is back up to P7 again. Farrah Bird sets the fastest lap of the race, chasing these guys down as well. Sam's in the pits. EK Sam, I think he's waited a bit too late for his stop, to be honest.
Yeah.
So as I say, Sam Tabner is now the race leader. These guys have got to chase him down.
Yeah, Kimi
this is what it's all about.
12 seconds behind. That gap is fully quick.
Yeah. So it's Sam Tabner right there. Hey, Ricciardo, nice to see you, fella. Thanks for the follow, dude. Are you not streaming tonight, fella? This is going to get fascinating now. These guys are going to the end. So Sam Tabner, Relic and Kush are all going to the end. Jason, borderline. I think he will try and go to the end. But this is where the battle's at. It's going to be Kimi, the likes of Kimi, Brandon, Sinkley and Farrah Bird and Sinkers Rato trying to chase these guys down. Just finished a 14-hour shift. Man, tell me about it. I'm a courier by trade. Look at this, free abreast coming through the right-hander, coming into the final chicane. Who is going to have the balls of steel on the braking here? Adam LB just holds Sink Liam off because Adam LB is out of sync on those tyres on a completely different strategy. Four-way dance. Sinkers Rato could go for a quadruple overtake here. He has got the balls to do it. Can he pull this one off?
That is going to be crazy. If he
Here we go.
He
is. He's going to get two. I think he's like that's the first one. That's the second one. Is he going to do Sink Liam under braking for the ultimate overtake?
No,
not quite. Oh man, that was so close. He's giving room there to Farrah. These are fighting for position here. Farrah's off track. Did he gain the advantage? I'm not sure, but Sink's going to just run alongside him here. Can Sink go late on the brakes? Will Farrah put the squeeze on coming into the chicane? Sink's going to try and go flip around the inside. I think he's going to get the job done. Farrah is going to try and fight back, but I think Sink has got the line covered off. What driving, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that clip button. Wow. He's on a mission to get big points tonight, and he is. He can see Brandon. There is Brandon. He can see Brandon again. But I tell you what, Rennick Nook is suddenly looking good for a race win. He is not carrying any penalties at the moment. Sam is carrying at least one, and they've got an 8-second advantage to the first of the two stoppers, which is Kimi. So this is what I mean. Remember I said lap 30, this race is going to come alive? Bam, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a 6-way dance now to the end. We've got about 9-10 cars could potentially win this race. Right, Kimi's
just gone up to 4th.
Yep, he gets Jason out of the way. That's critical. Now, he has got to catch Kush and pass Kush as quickly as possible. Ideally, the end of this lap.
8 seconds between him and Sam for the lead.
Yep, I said Sam's going to be basically defending for his life at the end of this race, and I think that's exactly how it's going to play out. Like Farrah on the back of Sinkers Rato. I think EK Sam left his pit stop a lap or two too late, I think. The overcut didn't work. Oh, it's coming to life though. Farrah Bird is still in with again, Farrah's still in with a chance of winning this race. Space Cat Shredder says, do they have brake assists on? The actual brake assist itself's turned off. Oh, Sinker's Waiter's one wide. Sinks lost it, and that could be the championship. Gone! He's dead! Oh, Sinker's Waiter.
Safety car! Safety car!
Safety car. Is anyone going to come in and pit now?
Relic does.
Yeah, Relic comes in. He's going to put a soft set of boots. Jeez. Man. Sink lost it. We're trying to recover from the snap of oversteer. Has the championship just gone up in smoke? Wow. A lot of cars.
He is going to need a miracle.
Well, what he needs
in the championship hunt.
What he needs now is Brandon to somehow DNF. Single Brad says Farrah hit the back of him. I need to get a clip. Obviously, well, the stewards need a clip, otherwise they can't do anything. I didn't see it. But Sam Tabner is the race leader now, but he has got a lot of cars on much softer tyres right behind him. Sinks is there, Farrah hit the back of him. I don't want to see that in the chat saying I'm done. Jesus, I'm not being funny. I get fed up of seeing that. I know it's crap and whatnot, but it's a game, you know. Thanks for the follow, Space Cat Shredder. Oh man, that's a good Twitch name. I like that. Welcome to the channel, dude. Says, do they have brake assists on? ABS, we allow ABS. It's anything we allow, but a lot of the guys don't run ABS. In fact, most of them in Division 8 don't run ABS. Okay, so we are on the safety car. In fact, you know what? I'm going to jump in the safety car, dude. Alrighty, so here we are, lap 31. Safety car's going to be in.
Requirement has just that the game changer.
Yeah, it's a game changer. It's a champion. I mean, it's the championship technically cannot be won tonight, so the championship is still technically open, regardless of whether Brandon wins tonight. So it's not all over. No, not at all, Scar. Not at all. That's very, very negative thinking. All depends how many points Brandon picks up tonight. The gap at the moment is 25 points. And there's still 53 up for grabs after this race. Oh, Kenzie's being kicked from the party. Let's get Kenzie back in. Oh, Kenzie's being kicked from the session. I think he's had an Xbox disconnection, guys. So I'm going to... Kenzie can get in the party because I'm going to... the party is opened up for him, so Kenzie can get back in. I'll just have to keep on doing the co-coms for the second until Kenzie comes back. About 32 out of 36. Safety car almost certainly will be coming in the end of this lap. The last car is TIR Harry, I think, on track at the moment. He's a lap down, but he will be catching the pack pretty shortly. So I'm going to jump out the safety car onto the main screen again. Woo. Alrighty, so let's look at the strats. So basically, Sam Tabner's now got to defend for his life. He'll have a very fast Kimi on a relatively new set of softs right behind him. Then we've got Cushmania and then Brandon. St. Liam is still in there. Farrah Bird is still in there. Watch out for Relic Nook. He's going to be very, very quick on those softs. So I don't know how quickly the DRS is going to reactivate. It's normally 2 laps, isn't it? So we might see DRS in the last lap. Safety car is coming in, end of this lap. So let's have a quick look at Kimi then. Let's jump on board Kimi because he'll be getting another bird's eye view. When is Sam going to bolt? Kenzie, yeah, you can just come back in, dude. If you can. It's entirely up to you, dude, but you can still come back in. This is Xbox. What do you expect? Codemasters and Xbox. Recipe for disaster. Kenzie is back in the party.
Yeah, that's me back in now. I can't get back in. I can't get back into the session now.
All right, I'm gonna have to just wait to the end of this overtake. Here we go. Right, Kim. Oh, Kimi just feathered the throttle to get the run. Wow, it's a 4-way dance. It's a 3-way dance up into turn 1. Look at this, side by side, ladies and gents. I need some clips of this. This is incredible. Sam Tabner. Cushmania might have just got the lead. Wow, he has. Cush has taken the lead. And Brandon getting squeezed a bit there as well. He's lost the position. Wow, Cushmania got the run, a double overtake, got the job done. He's caught them all by surprise. And Farrah Bird sending one up the inside. He's had to lock a big lock up there from Farrah as they come for the chicane. But Kershey's on hard tyres. Look at the position. I changed. Brandon's down to 7th. Brandon, see, this is what I mean, Sink. A lot of things can change yet, dude. Brandon is now suddenly down in P7. Oh man, I can't. Okay, I'm going to bring you in real quick, Kenzie. Real quick. Are you appearing online?
Well, I've just managed to get myself back in. I'm just.
You're back in.
Okay,
cool. Okay. Yeah, he is. I agree, Todd. He is so aggressive. But yeah, he's a nice, mellow guy in real life as well. Brandon's down to P8. Man, things are happening here. Oh, Farrah Bird had a wobble, but he's got past St. Liam up to P4.
This could be the saving grace. So this could be the saving grace that Kazuito needs.
Yeah, Brandon is all of a sudden now down in P8, and this is all to play for. St. Liam has got past Sam Tabner. That safety car came at the wrong time. Farrah Bird's got past Sam Tabner as well, coming into turn 1. Let's have a quick look backwards from these guys. Oh, look at that. Look at this. It's a three-way down to turn 2. Oh, Sam Tabner's got tagged, and has he been spun?
Yeah, he's plummeting down the order.
Oh, he's gone down to last.
P6.
Here comes Relic. Relic on Farrah Bird. Is Relic going to get the move done? Farrah's going to try and break as late as he possibly can, and he gets the job done. Jason has left the session. I wonder if you can try and get Jason back in. Oh, I hate these shitty servers, man. Do my head in. So Relic is up to P4. Relic is chasing a possible race win here. He's only 2 seconds off a possible win. Oh, he's just picked up a penalty. Oh man, that's harsh. And Sam Tabler's got 1 position back because Jason's car has disconnected. Oh, hello. Was that Relic going to the back of St. Liam then? Man, that was close. So lap 34, about to start lap 35. Their penultimate lap here around Mexico City. Kimi is on the back of Kush. I don't think there's any DRS, so Kush is just literally trying to...
He does have DRS.
No, there's no DRS,
Kimi does
mate.
have DRS.
No, he hasn't. The flaps aren't open, mate. There's no DRS yet.
Coming up on my screen that he's got DRS.
Nope. No DRS, dude. It'll be activated for the final lap.
Blasted bastards.
Oh no, they're terrible. Okay, Sam is... But that was in the pits. He's lost it in the pits. I have absolutely no idea. Ramsky, thanks for the follow. Welcome to beerandkebab.tv. Here with Total Impact Racing, Division A Fridays. Pull up a chair to the bar, help yourself a virtual beer. Let's just go easy in the chat, please, fellas. It's very easy to lose your head and say things you didn't mean to say. But here's the battle for the lead on the penultimate lap. Kushmania, TIR, Kimi, got Relic Nook right behind him. Now, Relic does have DRS. It's obviously, it was activated that lap for the second DRS. Oh, Kush has gone a bit deep, and I think Kimi's gone through. Oh, yes! And Relic's just go easy for that final couple corners, but will Kush have a run back? Relic's going right at the inside of Kushmania on those softer tyres. Man, he made those count. But Kush is going to draft him. Here we go. Let's go on board with Kush's car. Red Wing Dam is retired in pits. Do not do that, Sam. That's an automatic quali ban, dude. Cod says, you can tell we're coming to the Christmas break. Each driver just sending it. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Brandon's got past Farrah Bird, though, so he's getting some points back again. And Farrah Bird has just lost position to Adam LB. His teammate's just gone through the inside as well. These two are side by side. No love lost here. Wow. Relic's picked up another penalty. That could be crucial for the race. Antstan's got a move done on Benji, or has he? Side by side. Yes, he's got the move done. Antstan moves up to P10. Great move. Back into the points for Antstan. But here we are, back with the leaders again. They are still scrapping away. TIR Kimi, Relic Nook, VSR Kushmania. Kush has done a long stint on these tyres. 20 laps so far. Oh, he's gone a little bit deep in the chicane. Just got to be careful. It's got to rein in a little bit. Clip load to Xbox Live. I clipped that like 3/4 of an hour ago. Jesus Christ, how crap is Xbox? Well, it's going to have a run here at Kimi. And he's going to get past him, I think, with a bit of... Hello. He's run out of fuel. That's it. Hey? Whoa, it showed me... It showed me I was just about to start the last lap. Wow.
Have we hit the time limit?
Wow. Okay, that's weird. on my screen, it was showing we were just starting the last lap, or just about to start the last lap. Weird. Okay, we'll give you a rundown. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Reddick takes drive of the day. I think a few people might disagree with that. Let's give you a rundown. That caught me out, mate, because I could have sworn blind on my screen. It said we were starting the last lap. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's give you a rundown. And I don't like the champagne; it bores me. Let's give you a rundown of where we're at. So Kimi does take the win. He was going to get it anyway on penalty countback. Relic takes P2. Brandon does get P3 in the end on penalty countback. Adam P4. Nath P5. Kush gets some good points there in P6. St. Liam in P7. Farrah Bird P8. Sam Tabner, it all went wrong. The strategy didn't quite work it tonight. In P9. And Stang gets a very welcome point indeed in P10. Well done, Ant. Nice to see you back in the points, dude. Benji Brandle P11, Jackie Cole P12, Waddo P13, Sufyan P14, Jason is back P15, Sam in 16th, Harry in 17th, because Sam did quit, Sink died, Galley rage quit, Zuma died. So that is where we're at. So Kimi, Relic, Nook and Brandon in that order. And that recovery at the end there from Brandon, very, very important for the championship. So we've got all the three guys in the play now.
Yeah, I've got them in.
Okay, it's now the guy who you can't stop talking to the guy who doesn't talk. So Kimi, first of all, I'm going to say to you is congratulations, and Kenzie, do the interview, dude.
Wow, no pressure there. Wow. So, wow. Considering you said this track was bad, you still managed to pull it out of the bag, pole, win, and the fastest lap. How are you feeling after that?
No words.
Come on, Oscar, you can do better than that. Come on, seriously, you can do better than that. Tell us all about your race.
I don't know what to say.
It was a good race though, man. That was action packed towards the end with what's going on. I'll tell you what. Let's move on to. Who finished P2? I've forgotten now.
It would have been
Relic. Andy, let's talk to you first.
Yeah.
We'll come back, Kimi. We'll come back to you in a minute because I think Kenji really wants to talk to you. Andy, tell us all about your race, dude. P2, congratulations.
Do you want me to speak for Oski? No.
No. We're gonna talk to Oski. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Oski.
Yeah, it was alright. I was a bit fighty with Oscar at the end. A bit too fighty. But yeah, anyway, I had to make a comeback from wherever I started. P19, went with the quali ban, or P20, I can't remember.
Yeah, man.
Decent recovery. I thought I was going to win it there at one point before that last safety car because I was clean and had a good gap on everyone. Apart from Sam, who had 6 seconds, I think, in front of me.
You just picked up a couple penalties, didn't you, in those last couple of laps, which kind of made a difference. I got caught out, mate, because I thought you were starting the last lap when you guys crossed the line. It completely caught me out. I could have sworn blind. You still had another lap to go, so it completely threw me.
Yeah, I pitted under the safety car, and I think I came out P9 or P10 or something, so I had a lot of places to try and make up in those last 4 laps. Hence the second penalty.
Oh, man. It was good to see you scoring big points there, dude. So congratulations. Yeah. And looking forward to seeing you next season, man. I mean, obviously a well-earned Christmas break now for all you guys, but 2 races still to go. But next season, man, it's looking good. It's looking Division 1, the new Division 1 next season is looking tasty. It really, really is. But what are your thoughts then? Apart from getting drunk at Christmas, Andy, what's your thoughts when we come back in January?
Do more than 5 minutes practice. I think. Lucky, Santan sorted me out with the setup, luckily, so it wasn't too bad. Learned through the race, but yeah, a bit more practice, probably half an hour next time.
Oh, yeah. Man. All right, well, congratulations. Well done, dude. Good result there. All right, going to move on to P3. Brandon, man, that was pretty intense. You were in second for the vast majority of the race, and then on the final restart, you suddenly started going backwards, and I think you dropped down to P8, and you've managed to, in 2 laps, pull it back to P3, and with Sink, of course, going out, those points are now so important. I think the gap is now 42, with 54 up for grabs. Tell us all about your race.
Well, man, it's just hard work for all of it, to be honest. I didn't have the pace against Oski, credit to him. Deserved it. Safety car ruined it when Zima crashed out. And then I somehow survived behind Sink, even though he was on the better strategy. Survived to pit stops, and then that safety car at the end, oh my god, I dropped like a sack of spuds. I was getting overtaken left, right and centre, and then I got it back the last 2 laps.
But you did it though, some ballsy overtakes right at the end. It's important, wasn't it? Because obviously...
I had to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with Sink going out and then you dropping down to P8, all of a sudden it was feasible. You could drop out the entire top 10 and it'll be as it was going into the last 2 races. But now with that podium, how do you feel? Do you think you've got it now? You need to score 12 points, I think, to win a championship in the final 2 races.
I was speaking to Oscar in that race, and I didn't even realise Sink crashed out until halfway down the straight. So I was just getting positions. But everyone knows me, mates. I'm pretty consistent on pace, so hopefully it should be in the bag. But you can never say never.
Okay. Well, enjoy your break, dude. Anyway, 2 weeks off now. Enjoy your break, and we'll see you back at Interlagos first week in January, I do believe. So yeah, best of luck there, mate. So have a nice chill for a couple of weeks. Look forward to seeing you back on track. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a quick message to chat. Also, says Fazo Yoda. I'm streaming at the moment, so I can't really add you if I'm like streaming. Just take a hint there, dude. Just calm down. All right. We're going to move back now to the race winner. Oscar, late to the party this season. Obviously, you're coming towards the back end of the season, but you're making a name for yourself in a good way. So, you've got 2 races to go. Are you going to go for wins in both races?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you can win them?
Of course.
Yes. I've got 4 words in 3 seconds out of Oscar. I think I deserve a round of applause. Well done, dear. Woohoo! Yes, indeed. But Division 1 next season, Oscar, I reckon. You're going to be up there in the top tier with the likes of Brandon, Sink, and a few others. And I'll tell you something, I can't wait to see you guys race next season in the new top tier. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. But congratulations, there, mate. That was a great win.
Thanks. First of all, the race very difficult from the start. Was able to keep everything under control. Surprisingly, the tires lasted. Was gonna win the race without the safety cars easily. Then the first safety car, I knew it might have ruined small minor chances, but I knew that I was still safe, nothing to worry about, still gonna get this win easily. Was still gaining on Nuke like about 2 seconds per lap after the that safety car, the second safety car after I pitted into the pits. Holy, that lap, my fastest lap. What a qualifying lap, holy.
Yeah, absolutely pulled it out the bag.
49, never expected that. And then the second safety car just made life easier. Knew Tammer had penalties, was gonna get him easily. Credits to Nuke for not getting penalties before the end. Even though I lost all grip at the end because went a bit wide in beginning of sector 2. I lost all the grip. Credit to Nuke that decided to not force me too much off track, or like to decide going into the Lotus SS, and that Grand Slam just put everything to bed.
Man, yeah, congratulations. You did a full Monty, fast lap of the race win, qualifying. It doesn't get any better than that, dude. So genuinely, well done. That was awesome. A great drive.
Would have been fun to lead every lap, but but you can't ask for everything.
Absolutely, but the safety cars made it so much harder for yourself. Obviously, it's the last thing you need.
Not really.
Well, I don't know. You had to do a lot of overtaking towards the end there because obviously the last safety car came in, and it was, from our perspective, all of a sudden it went from 2 cars winning the race, like yourself or Brandon, to about 7 cars, or even 8 cars could potentially win the race over the last 3 or 4 laps. So, great drive, fantastic. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're on quite fresh softs compared to on tires, it's like soft butter on bread.
Soft
it's
butter
that
on
easy.
bread. I like that. I like that analogy. That's good. Hey, Kenzie, we'll have to remember that one.
So I remember again.
Soft butter. It's like was it spreading butter on bread?
No, soft butter.
Soft
like
butter.
spreading soft butter on bread. Easy.
Oh, I like that.
Very easy.
I like that. I have to remember that one. All right. Well done, dude. And that, ladies and gents, wraps up the podium interviews for tonight. That was an outstanding night. I really enjoyed that.
Paragraph.
And I think what I'd love to know also is where is the real Oscar? What have you done with him? Because I couldn't stop him talking. He just would not stop talking there, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't get a word in. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Fantastic race, fantastic effort from you guys. It's been a bit argy-bargy at times, but it's hard racing. You're going to get it. But you guys, all of you guys in Division A, including the guys who unfortunately didn't finish tonight, you got a well-earned break now for a couple of weeks. We're going to be coming back again at Interlagos first week of January, so I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys all there. That's about it for tonight. Kenzie, thank you so much for doing co-coms, man. I really appreciate it, fella.
Always a pleasure.
All right, and I'll see you back in early January for the season finale races at Interlagos and Abu Dhabi to finish off the season. But we're not all done yet, TIR. We've still got things to happen before Christmas. We've got this big stream tomorrow night, ladies and gents, which I'll be organising with Jason for Macmillan, the charity F1 race at Monza for Macmillan Cancer Care. It's important. It's a very worthwhile cause tomorrow night, so please make sure you tune in. Links will be up on the page tomorrow for Jason's channel in memory and in tribute to his mum. His late mum who passed away early on during the week, so make sure you tune in for that. And we'll do Monday night Mexico as well for the final race before we break for Christmas. But on behalf of myself, Kenzie, and all the guys here at TIR, thank you for all your banter and wit and support with the chat. All right, and thanks to all the drivers as well who make this league what it is. You're all legends in my book. We came from nothing and we're now huge, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you so much. I'm going to say good night, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.